Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Welcome
Hi.
to Lorecasters. Yeah. Oh, do we have any announcement? I mean, we did a bonus ep last week, so I feel like we covered pretty much everything. We have episode 12 is the newest episode that's out. Is that right?
Did it come out? I don't think it's come out yet.
I was listening today. Spoilers. I don't remember what the most recent one was. But I've been going
Danny's
to the
life
beginning, and guys, it's very good.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
12. 12 is the most recent one out. Yes.
I need to watch that
Listen to it.
and stuff.
It's on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, really. I don't know how we figured out the technology to do that. As we stream on Twitch live for players. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. So tonight we're going back to Old Faithful D&D 5e. We're doing the 2014 edition, just because that's what I think most of us are most comfortable with.
Yeah.
We have done 2024 on the stream, and we'll probably switch to that sometimes. But
Felix on Lorecasters TM is Druid 2024.
And Chance on Lorecasters TM uses some 2024 smites.
Ooh. And Cortis from Lorecasters TM is also a 2024 Warlock.
yeah, so that's up to date. We should probably start doing 2024 on this.
And
It's like a combo, though. Nah. It's like
Yeah,
a
that's true.
combo.
we can pick and choose.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just go second.
From 2024 is very good. The Invoke Duplicity is so much better.
Oh yeah.
If you
Yeah, it's pretty bad in 2014.
want to let me use it.
What's the difference? What
It moves around better. It's like less. It makes sense.
does it use concentration still?
No. That's what it is. It doesn't use concentration.
That's huge.
Yeah, sure, you can use it.
Okay. It shouldn't have been concentration to begin with. Why is Twilight Sanctuary not concentration? That is arguably stronger.
That's so true.
Way stronger.
And that's not
8
concentration.
million times stronger.
Don't even get me started
Lorecast
on
talk.
spiritual weapon, though.
Making that concentration in 2024, not good. Anyways, we're playing D&D
Yeah.
tonight.
Welcome, Rick. We have our guest Rick
Hi.
tonight. Thanks for playing again.
I'm here. I'm back. They didn't exile me or anything for poor performance, so I'm back.
And then,
We
of course,
tried.
we have our Lorecasters, Danny and Kenz.
Olies.
And then, of
Hi.
course, I am Chris. I'm going to be your Loremaster for the night. Going to run a D&D game. And let's jump right into it. Unless anyone else has any other things they want to say before we start.
Nothing in particular.
Cool.
Nope.
Hey, Nate. Thanks for watching. Okay, so let's get into it. Would you all like to introduce your characters? Let's start with Danny.
Hello. I am playing Barnaby. He is a gnome trickster cleric. Something very different, very unique for me, I know. Small, 3.5 foot tall, little brown-skinned gnome. Just a mess of curly hair that just comes down a bit. He's got scruffy facial hair. He's in his it's like a black and a green kind of, like thieving leathers, if you will. A really good pair of boots. He's got on like some fanny packs that has like some fringe on it, but not enough to where he could get caught in things, but enough to still look stylish. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't wear a lot of loose clothing because he is a thief by nature. And in the curly hair that he has, he also has two like a headband, or like probably clips, I think, instead, that are cat ears, little black cat ears.
Very cute.
Yeah, he's here. He follows the vibes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's giving like Robin Hood vibes.
Yeah. There's definitely like a scarf, kind of like scarf into like small
Of
capelet
course.
situation.
Ooh, okay.
Just kind of put it over when you're sneaking around.
Yeah,
doing
put it
your
over when we're
thievery.
sneaking around. Yeah.
Yeah, basically the only thing I told the players is you guys are in the Thieves Guild. Which think like a major, like, high fantasy city with like a big, like, network Thieves Guild. And they're part
And
of it.
being the expert D&D players we are, none of us actually picked a rogue.
None of us picked a rogue.
Yeah. You're like, oh yeah, gotcha. Cleric, Bard, Barbarian. The most thievery themed. That's great.
Trixie.
Kenz.
Hello, everybody. I am playing Dottie tonight. She is a changeling eloquence bard, and for the time being, I'm gonna reserve what she looks like for now until we find out where we are and what we're doing, I think.
Interesting.
But in her natural state, thank you. Her natural state, she's got I think her hair length is always changing, but of course it's white, and she's got like the very pale skin and the black eyes and things. Very just the changeling vibes, but kind of slimmer face, big smile. It's happy to be here.
Cool.
And then outfit, probably very similar to what Barnaby is wearing, but taller. She's a medium-sized creature. And I think hers might be have shades of purple in it instead of green.
Ooh.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do we do like a uniform situation? Like, are we matching the three of us?
I feel like
is
it's
her
very
vibe?
close.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Like, I keep trying to get my scarf to match, have the cool swoosh to capelet thing that you do, but it keeps just falling down. So I just have to adjust and make it work for me. But I feel like very close. We want to keep it close to vest, but also I want it to look cool no matter what I change into. I want it to fit the vibe.
Gotcha. So you're wearing a vest.
So,
cool.
Obviously. Yeah. There's definitely a vest and a scarf.
Rick, what is Stranger Come Knocking?
Stranger Come Knocking is a Thrycreen barbarian, totem barbarian of the eagle. Because whenever I play a barbarian, I'm usually the bear, but I want to make this as close to a rogue as possible without actually being a rogue. So there you go. But yeah.
Goals. Always. All my characters.
But as being a Thrycreen and a little small, is size small, because you get to pick your size when you're a Thrycreen, is going to be a small creature. So he's a small bug boy, has a lot of scars along his carapace. You can see slashes and holes poked in there and everything. So he's kind of seen some action.
Places where it's been cracked.
Yeah, it's cracked a little bit and kind of pasted over with some sort of home remedy that the Thrycreen species knows. But yeah, but also trying to fit in, but because of the weird, not non-humanoid shape of the Thrycreen is poorly matching, but is still wearing a vest and has
Can we have
I'd say
band?
like a little bandolier with a bunch of knives on it and everything, and
Very
two javelins kind of stuck in his back, and then has a rapier.
Ooh, very
Nice.
cool.
Again.
Making full use of the Thrycreen's 4 arms.
Oh yes,
so many daggers.
So many daggers. But yeah, that's Stranger Come Knocking.
Very cool.
Yeah, I love this. Okay, so yeah, I basically said you guys are in a crew, like a crew that normally works together. So in order to facilitate that and all of the shit you've gone through, I would love for you guys to do connections.
Yay!
Which we all love here. So we'll just do 1 each between all of you, so 6 connections total. You can either pick one from the list. Does everybody have the connections table, or I can just you can roll a D100 and I can pick one out for you if you want to do a random.
I have it open.
Here, I'll do a D100.
I'll do the for your friends D60 table.
Oh wow! I rolled a 7.
7, very nice. Okay. So that question is, what made you realize we were going to be such good friends? So who do you want to ask that to? Do you want to ask it to Barnaby or Dottie?
I'll ask that to Barnaby.
Okay. So what made you realize we were going to be such good friends?
That's very cute.
I think on one of our first little heists together. You're strong, right? You're a Barbie?
I'm dexterous. I'm a dex barbarian.
I think we did 2 smalls and a trench coat. And we were able to pull it off pretty well. And I think that's when we were like, wait, this actually kind of works. We should do it again. And we kind of just we can throw on a coat really quick and easy. If I need to extend my infinity scarf, unwrap it, I can cover us real quick or something. I think you and I have figured out a way to occupy the same space.
Yeah, because I think with my thorax being long, you can stand on it much easier than sitting on someone's shoulders.
Correct.
I think I'm using that biology term correctly.
I don't know enough about bugs.
I don't know either.
Make it up. You're your own bug. Make it up.
All right. Well,
That's
you know
good
what?
life
I'm not
advice.
wearing any pants, so there you go. We're Donald Ducking it here.
Hey.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think that's it for us. We're 2 smalls and a trench coat.
2 smalls.
Very cute.
Love it. Okay, Kenz.
Okay, so my first question was, I think I'll go for Rick. I got question number 50.
Ooh.
And that is, what's something you've looked at and thought of me?
Well, I still think that Stranger Come Knocking is not as familiar with humanoid terms of love and companionship as much, but is learning. He's learning. And so I believe after he on the behest of the Thieves Guild killed someone, saw a wound that reminded you of me of your face in there. And it just had it was a very it was a perfect, the lighting was perfect. Everything around it was just, very striking. It's you know what? That reminds me of Dottie. Aw. And as the guy's bleeding out and dying. So there you go.
And then when you told me about it later, I was able...
The wound.
It was the wound, not the
the
person.
puddle of blood that makes a Rorschach.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when you told me about the wound, I feel like I tried to make my face look as close to what you were describing as possible.
There you go.
When you think about it, everywhere you look, Dottie can be there.
So true.
Changeling.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which face did it look like? This one? This one? This one? This one?
Oh, you're a Gemini.
Oh no. I don't know
I
what
can see that. I'm a
means.
Gemini.
Okay.
I'm a Capricorn. It's fine.
All right, but that's very cute. All right, so you looked at a wound and thought of it looked like...
Yeah, it looked like one of your faces, I'd say. Yeah.
All right.
Very nice. Okay, Danny, what do you got? Do you want to roll or do you have one?
I rolled a 64. And that brings us to, I will ask Kensington.
Okay.
How did I save your life the first time we met?
Ooh. Okay. Good question. I feel like I had gotten into a situation and I thought that talking would get me further than it did. And got to the point where someone was just about to slit my throat and you came in and like did your stuff. And you were like, nah. And then we bust out of there and still got out with the loot in hand. I think it was a different thieves guild. And we stole like whatever they had just. What did they just get?
Okay, UTE.
What?
What kind of loot?
Oh.
OOT, UTE. You're a bard.
That's an excellent question. I would have risked my life for an instrument. It was a golden lute.
Okay.
The lute was a lute, and it was made out of gold, and it was beautiful and mythical, and I just couldn't keep my grimy little paws off of it.
Yeah.
So...
Pegasus strings.
Ooh, I love that. I love that. That's also very sad. Perfect. Yeah. So you saved my life from a different thieves guild right after they finished scoring the golden loot, and then we got the golden loot.
Nice. Very cool. Okay, so before we start the next round of questions, how long do all of you think you have been a crew, like kind of working together?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like 4 years?
That sounds great.
Yeah. It's definitely multiple years, but not like double digits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still feels like family, but like we haven't driven each other completely insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like good roommates typically last.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Very true. We're just waiting for someone to get married and run off. Who's it gonna be?
So by the end of the next round of questions, I want a crew name. So just kind of have that simmering.
Oh no.
Okay.
Not the dreaded name.
I know, that's always the toughest part. You can also just not take it that seriously, but I know that's impossible.
Oh yeah. That's
What?
Crew names are the hardest thing to come up with. Okay, so who wants to go? I guess we'll do Rick again. Rick, do you want to...
Sure, I'll roll. Alright, that's going to be a 35.
30.
Whatever that is on the table.
Ooh, alright, so you're asking Kenz.
Yep.
You had a dream about me recently. What happened in the dream?
Okay.
So I'm asking, okay, Dottie that, yes, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I got this question for like our cowboy play shift, and that was a fun one. Okay.
That one was a lot worse. It was less scarier.
It was pretty scary, but it was pretty clutch, pretty cool.
Yeah, I also did change
okay.
it to Nightmare because I knew that was going to be more of a horror game.
For sure. Okay, so this one is a dream. What was it? A dream about him? Yes? Can you repeat the question one more time? I got excited that I'd heard the question before.
Yeah, you had a dream about me recently? What happened in the dream?
Okay, I think in the dream...
And also, since Stranger Come Knocking is like asking this, maybe this is like he would know, so maybe this is kind of coming as a confession.
Okay.
My cute little bug face.
Cute little bug. So this is me confessing to you that you were in my dream. Okay, I think in my dream I sold you out. And yeah, that like I was more worried about preserving my own skin than I was about the team, and specifically you. And I was like, I just left you behind, and I I knew that you would probably get attacked or taken away or locked up or something, and I was like, oh well, and I just kept going. And then the next morning I woke up feeling really, really guilty about it.
I think Stranger Come Knocking would think that would be very strange and is still trying to learn the whole entire idea behind sleeping and dreams, because Thri-kreen don't sleep.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's one of those things. Yeah, they have to like they can't like move around a lot during it, but they can like stay stationary and scout or do lookout stuff and everything. So the whole entire sleeping thing is like still like really weird. So to him that would be really strange to hear that you sold him out in a dream, and it's like, did you like imagine that? Is that something you've been thinking about?
So when you have dreams, it's something that you don't necessarily get to pick for yourself unless you've like practiced it a really long time. It's called lucid dreaming, which is a whole different level, and I'm not on that level yet. But anyway, so I was trying to just get some rest, and then it's like a movie in your head, which is like a play in your brain that you don't get to control, but you're also in it, like you're acting in it.
Is it? Oh, so it's like a, it's a hallucination.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I see.
Right. That's a really good way of putting it.
So when you go to the death sleep, you hallucinate.
I don't know what the death sleep is, but just regular sleep.
To me, it looks like you died. And and it must have been really annoying when I first got together with you. I might have been like poking you a lot to see if you're still like living, and when you fall asleep. Yeah.
Stranger, no, we're fine. Just please let us sleep. If you see my chest stop moving, then you'll know it's not good.
Oh, okay.
Put your antenna right like in their nostrils to see if they're breathing.
Exactly.
And then I teach you how to like take pulses and things. You use your little pincer here, not the thumb part of your pincer, the pointer part of your pincer or whatever. Does he have a pincer?
They're like hands, but they're like, I think they're like the 3-fingered hands, like a thumb and 2 fingers. But he has he has 4 arms, so and like 6 legs.
All right.
4 legs. 2 legs. 2 legs? I don't know. I have no idea.
Do they fall off from time to time? And they like regrow?
I think. Oh no, it's 2 legs. It's 2 legs, but 4 arms. So arthropod. Okay. Got it. Okay, I see a picture. I'm good now.
Okay.
What kind of bug are you inspired by?
That's a good question.
That's an excellent question.
I would think that Stranger Come Knocking would be very inspired by like a praying mantis.
Ooh.
But I say that's an aspirational. There you go, aspirational goal. But looks more like a kind of like a weird like cockroach, I think, at this point.
It's giving Kafka.
You know what? He woke up one day and that's what he looked like. But I mean, that's all. That's what his whole entire species looks like. So
yeah, he was never different, but he did wake up like that one day.
He did.
True.
And it was the last time he ever woke up because he didn't have to sleep after that.
Okay, Danny, do you want to go next?
Sure.
Do you have a thing you picked, or do you want to?
I have one.
Cool.
It was 52. And I need to ask Rick.
Yes.
What do you feel like you need to protect me from?
Oh.
I think like literally everything. I think that Stranger Come Knocking thinks that all humanoids are soft and squishy like a newborn Thri-kreen because they don't have the hard carapace like them, and is also kind of accepted you as like a part of their brood, and so it is basically like always there in front of you, trying to protect you because you're soft and squishy, but you're small like him. So I feel like that's the connection there, the smallest connection.
Does your carapace shed at all or anything? Like, how do bugs work? I'm not a bugologist.
Yeah, I think there's like a molting period.
Could I have taken like some of your carapace and had that turned into a shield? So that way when I have my shield on my back, it looks like you as well.
Whoa,
so,
that's
like,
very cute.
You're still protecting me with my shield.
I mean, I'm all about that.
Can I have your old bones?
Can I have your bones, please?
Actually, I think Stranger Come Knocking would actually insist that you take the old molting skin because he needed to protect you more. And then also constantly trying to poke you awake because you thought that you died.
Kensington, what if the studs in our studded leather is also made from his carapace?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I like that. That's really cute. A little morbid and gross, but I like it.
I love that.
Let's do that then.
Let's do it.
I also have an idea for our team name, actually, after that.
Hey, excellent.
Okay. I love that. We'll come back to it. Yeah. Oh, everybody's just a bunch of larvae. Everyone's such a... I love the idea of this little bug being like, oh, everybody's little babies.
They're so squishy.
I love being a part of his brood.
Same.
Yeah. Okay, Kenz, do you have your last one picked out?
I do. And this one will go to Barnaby. So, what secret about yourself have you entrusted with only me?
Oh.
It's a fun one.
What secret have I entrusted with only you? Okay. I'm actually the Lost Prince. The king and queen, while they were out, there was a robbery, a break-in, a kidnapping even.
Whoa.
Yeah, everyone could not find him, so everyone thought he's dead. No, he's actually me.
Why haven't you gone home?
Why would I? I got you guys.
Your parents probably care. Okay.
You know, sometimes, life chooses you, or you choose life.
Sure.
I choose you guys.
Aww.
I was taken for a reason.
Were you in line for the throne?
Or
were you like a younger sibling?
A younger sibling. For sure. Not throne relevant. So I don't think they looked. They looked for the optics of looking, but I don't think they actually cared all that much. Maybe I'm even like the youngest of 10. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Wow. That's
right off.
Wow. Like, they care that you got kidnapped, but they're also like, well, that's probably okay.
We were gonna send him off to the monastery anyways. You know what I mean? Joke's on them. I'm a cleric anyways.
Okay. Cool.
That'll show him.
That'll show him.
Okay.
But
that's
you,
very funny.
Now, besides me, and I guess, like, my street dad, who kidnapped me, are the only ones that know.
Is he like a Yandu sort of guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we still talk to him?
Wait, who?
I think he died.
Did I say the right name, Yondu?
Yeah, like
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, he died.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's
I'm Mary
dead.
Poppins, y'all. Okay.
So, like,
That hits every time. I just rewatched it, and that part still hits.
I
what do we want him to
I
be alive?
cry every time at the end of it. What?
Christopher, would you prefer him dead or alive?
Wait, who? Yeah, sorry. This Yondu.
My street dad. The
your
one who
street
kidnapped
dad.
me.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
taught
yeah.
me thievery.
Sure.
Dead
Up to
or
you.
alive?
I don't want to choose that. I mean, I can if you
Mhm.
strictly
I want you to
don't want
choose.
to.
I want
Alright,
you to
then
choose.
in that case, he disappeared,
What's his
we don't
name?
know.
and you don't know.
We don't
He
know.
always told me to call him. He's a tiefling, and he
Okay.
told me to call him Liverpool.
Ooh, that's cool. Street Dad.
Yeah.
Street dad.
And I do think I carry around the golden loot on my back all the time.
I mean, you got to have a nice case for it, or else.
It'll get stolen. Yeah.
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 I mean, you do have protection for being in the Thieves Guild, but still.
Right. You don't want to flaunt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue tiefling named Liverpool.
I love that he's blue.
Mm-hmm.
And he sounds like Jester.
Sure. Whatever you want to make him sound like.
Or
Who knows
he
if he'll
did.
even be relevant.
He did before he disappeared.
Vanished.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's all 6 connections.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
I think so.
Cool. Ooh, Rick, what do you got for team name?
All right. It's corny as hell, but we call it Team Carapace, like CARE hyphen A hyphen PACE or something like that. You can also use apostrophes if you'd like. So we'll see.
Carapace.
Carapace,
Team.
like
Care.
care a lot.
uh,
Yeah, we care a lot
It's giving
about each other.
it's giving Care Bears,
Yeah. It's giving
but
Move
like make it
fast.
buggy.
But make it disgusting. It's awesome.
love it.
Carapace.
Yeah, I really.
Carapace.
Okay.
I don't know. That's an idea. Again, we're workshopping this. Unless we just want to go with it, that's fine.
Oh, consider it workshopped.
That worked. Shopped.
We done.
Okay, so team.
Carapace girl.
I mean, that's pretty good too. But all right, team.
I'm
in the
down.
meantime, Team Care Apace. Who is your rival crew?
Our
Still
rival
within
crew?
the Thieves Guild? Like you can't like openly fight. You can't openly steal from each other. I have them led by a guy named Sneaky Dave.
Stinky Dave?
Sneaky
No,
Dave.
Sneaky Dave.
Stinky
Right.
Dave.
Oh, we call him Stinky Dave. Yeah.
Who are the other two in the crew, and what is their crew name?
There's Stinky Dave. There's Sorrowful Dave.
Okay.
And then there's just Mo.
And then Mo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And their team name is Two Daves and a Mo.
No! That's also gay.
Okay.
Mo Daves.
Mo
Huh?
Daves.
Mo
That's-
Daves.
That's pretty good too.
Yes.
I like that. That's easier to say, so I'm gonna say it's Mo
Mhm.
Daves.
Madavis.
They're Mo Dave-vated to beat you.
Hey!
Were they the ones that
Okay.
we got the loot from?
Ooh.
Ooh, before you like officially join the like big thieves guild. Maybe that's how the thieves guild like took notice of you guys.
Yeah.
Like, kind of petty thieves. They were already in the thieves guild, and then you did that, and
I'm still petty.
oh, did Brian come up with Mo Daves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Thank you, Brian. That's so easy.
Thanks, Brian.
You can always rely on Brian.
Mm.
Good old reliable Brian. Okay. I think that is it. Danny, you said that you are a cleric to vibes.
Yeah, you know, the vibes of luck. The metaphorical black cat. The literal rabbit's foot. A horseshoe.
Cool.
But mostly the black cat. I follow like my intuition, I call it the black cat, you know what I mean? Like it's like I follow the vibe. I see where it takes me. Which is why I'm okay with not being in the castle or whatever.
Okay.
Mm.
Alright, so that is... Most thieves worship Spinky, which is the god of thievery.
Schvinky?
Spinky?
Spinky?
Spinky.
Oh, Stinky Dave totally follows Sphincter.
It's not sphincter.
I mean, you set yourself up for this, Chris. You came up with the name. Come on, dude. You had to see that coming.
I'm doing serious names over here like Spinky, and then you mess it up and call it sphincter. Okay.
Right, again, that's on you. That's fully on you.
Anything else you guys want to settle before we start? Because I think we're pretty much ready to go.
I'm Gucci.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm ready to know what what I look like.
Ooh, yeah, I love it. Okay, so we find ourselves in a beautiful, well, I mean underground, but still beautiful. There are different curtains hung along this underground chamber. It looks like maybe it was a dungeon that's been converted to a really comfortable space. You smell spices, you smell meats, you smell a feast as you guys are celebrating. As you look around this common hall of the Thieves Guild, which is the main Thieves Guild of this town. We're calling it Water Shallow, is the big city that you're in.
Cool.
And you look around and you see all of the other thieves in raucous celebration. Food on every table. People cheering ale, and the ale is flowing. And you look up to the main dais, where, of course, the Prince of Thieves, George, sits. And beside him is his partner, Alan. And behind both of them, a massive pile of treasure. And he addresses all of you. He slams his cup on the table and gathers everyone's attention. Everyone immediately shushes as the prince commands the attention of the group. Well, well, well. Thank you all for joining me once again in this celebratory feast. A year ago today, my beloved partner Alan came up with an idea that was so crazy, it had to work. We were going to raid the castle and take everything in the treasury. And after a year of planning, after a year of infiltrating, after a year of hard work, we've done it! Cleared out the vault! Yeah, everyone, yeah!
Wow!
It's all ours! The spoils! And everyone cheers again.
Wow!
Now, we're shocked by the lack of gold pieces, but I mean, holy shit! Look how many magical items we got. This must have been the magical item repository. And in fact, we've finally gone through it all, and I have a gift for each and every one of you, specially picked based on your needs and your personality and your special set of skills. Because
Presents.
I'll have the most loyal crew in all the continent. And everyone says, yeah, George, Prince George! It has been an unprecedented year of peace and teamwork amongst thieves. I haven't been challenged once for my spot on the throne. And I think all of you deserve quite the reward for that. I'm just glad to make it happen for you. Because, of course, I couldn't have done it without all of you. A cheers for each of you!
Cheers.
Woo!
I love you, George!
My arms
I love
go
you. Up. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so, all of you, don't take your time feasting. When you get a chance, form an orderly line, and I'll hand each of you your magic items. Yeah, wow. We done it. We fucking done it. And yeah, multiple people just start they drop their beers and just start hugging each other and grabbing each other. You look at somebody who's just fully missing an arm, and people are like, yeah, hey man, it was worth it. It was worth it. And he's like, yeah, hell yeah. All right. Yeah, so, come along and, once you get your item, we'll all start getting attuned to them. Might as well, make use of this shit. And Alan says, yeah, alright, hold on, I have a list. Everyone, line up.
So organized, so organized.
Yeah.
Yeah, gonna line up.
Stranger come knocking comes up. Skitters up.
So as you guys are approaching the front desk, you see that, people have started to kind of crowd around it. But with the amount of magic items there, it seems like there's no shortage. So people aren't, it's not a frenzy or anything. And you do see Stinky Dave. Really Sneaky Dave. Actually, what's everybody's passive perceptions? Barnaby, what's yours?
16.
16. Dottie, what's yours?
11.
11. And Stranger?
14.
14. Okay. So all of you saw as Prince George was talking, you all noticed that he kind of had his arms folded. He's a human. He's kind of short and squat. And as he was talking, he kind of looked like whatever. But Barnaby, you noticed as Prince George was talking, and especially when he said, "No one even challenged me for my throne this year," you overheard Sneaky Dave say to his crew, Mo Daves, well, figured there was time for that after we got our goods. And you see Mo say, "Shh, shut up."
Since the three of us are next to each other, I'm gonna tap on Strange's shoulder. It's a little tap we do so that way we can connect telepathically.
Yes.
Hey, the Stinkers, they're gonna attack the prince after this.
They are.
I mean, I don't know if this is for sure, but they were you know how he just said, no one even challenged my seat. Well, they were just not yet, not until after we get our stuff. And I was like, that's weird. Why would they do that? So maybe we'll keep an eye out on them.
Yes, then we can kill them and eat them.
Oh, I mean, whatever you want.
Yeah.
You want to let Dottie know?
Dottie.
Like telepathically.
something to
You don't
tell
have to
you.
say her name out loud.
Dottie, a wizard approached you and was like, "Well, what do you think you'll get? I hope I get an orb. Or perhaps a grimoire."
You have been talking about how much you've been wanting an orb.
I need
Long
a new
time.
orb. Look at my orb! And you see a cracked orb. It's a half a orb.
It's so cracked. It looks kind of cool though. It's kind of artsy. Have you thought about doing something like kintsugi with that?
What? What is that? I have not studied this. Good. Wait, what?
Beauty and imperfection is, it's a thing. Anyway.
I can't channel my spells through it.
Oh, well, that's a problem then. No wonder you want a new one.
That guy lost his arm because I couldn't channel my spells.
Oh, that's a problem. Yikes.
Yes.
He looks better that way, though. You know what I mean?
Do you think I can ask for an orb? Ugh.
Oh, there's no harm in asking, right?
Well, I don't know. And he tucks it into his robes. Orb. That's when Stranger Come Knocking taps in your mind.
Oh gosh. Okay. Hi.
Hello, Dottie. Yes.
Hello. Hi.
Barnaby has told me that he overheard our rivals that they plan on potentially overthrowing George after this.
What's that so mean?
Yes. Yes. Very mean. Yes.
Classic sneaky Dave behavior.
Yes.
So what, should we do something
propose
about
that
it?
we should. I propose that we should kill them and eat them.
Well, you can eat them. I guess I don't need to eat them. They're all yours. We could at least get in line ahead of them, and then after we get our stuff, we could turn around and be like, "Hey, you don't have stuff, and get out of here."
Yes, I think that would be prudent, is to get something that we can use to augment our powers. Yes. Very good. Yes.
I mean, that's just my suggestion, I guess.
Yes, but stay vigilant. I think that they may do something.
Consider my eyes peeled.
Can you do that?
It's not like, sorry. It's a turn of phrase.
Because I can do that, and I'm like, I did not know that humanoids could do that.
It's like when people turn their eyelids inside out.
Yeah.
No,
It grossed me out.
Yeah, I know, I hate that. Strange. Maybe. No. It's a turn of phrase that just means I'll be looking for trouble.
Ah, I see. Metaphor. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Understood.
Yeah. Oh,
He
Lord, are
folds
your eyes
his
okay?
eyes where it's his normal bulbous eyes. Yes, his
Okay.
multifaceted insect eyes.
Okay, great. All right, and so we're in line for our things, and I'm keeping my eyes on Sneaky Dave, Sad Dave, and Mo.
Very nice. So what do you guys think you contributed to the grand heist as a crew? Keep in mind you're level 5 with no magic items.
I think, would I have been able to get a guard's uniform and taken their position as a guard and snuck them in and then kept watch while you guys did the rest of stuff?
Yeah, maybe use my knowledge of the castle, whatever I have left, residually.
Ooh, that's
I just
good.
followed. I followed my black cat where we needed to go.
Wow.
And since we're small, we're hiding behind curtains and sneaking behind statues. We're able to just maneuver our way around.
Love that.
Yeah, I think with mine, because I have, my chameleon carapace, I feel like then I could have snuck in and been very sneaky to get in, but also take down any guards like very like quietly if they we try to be non-violent about this, but during the actual heist itself I could basically intercept them and try to prevent them from, and through lethal or less than lethal means, from actually like being us like the rest of the Thieves Guild take all the loot during the day of.
Very nice. Ooh, all right, yeah, it sounds like you guys were pretty deep in the castle, pretty important roles. So as you are approaching the table, you see Prince George actually like look up from handing out, like dispensing magic items to people. With Alan obviously like going through the list and making sure everything's right. He actually looks up to you three, says, "Oh shit, it's you!
Hi.
Come on.
Yeah.
Sorry, Team Carapace?
Carapace.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah, hey, you come here. I got your items loaded up right here, actually. Got them. Want to get them out of the way so they're not blocking the path. And and to be honest, you guys did very important jobs.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, so
One
here,
person.
Barnaby, this is for you. Danny, roll a d6, please.
5.
5. You get an amulet of the devout plus
Whoa.
3.
Wow. That's huge.
Whoa.
That is a very rare item.
That's huge.
Whoa.
Here, take this. I don't know if it matches up with your god. I don't know if that matters. But, I mean, we have time to relax, so try to attune to it, see if it works.
What's it look like?
It just looks like a very simple, like, austere medallion. Like, nothing too flashy, but, like, as you take it up into your hand, you feel the magic radiating from it.
How big is a coin?
The size of, like, a nickel.
Oh, perf.
It's on this chain. This, like, very simple, like, fine linked chain.
My mind just went, I think he has plugs in his ears that are the size of a nickel, and he just puts it right in there.
Cool.
Oop.
All right. Kenz, go ahead and roll a d6.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Dottie, come on. I've got this
All
for
right.
you.
All right. I'm coming. Ooh, that's a 6.
Okay. He gives you a loot pick.
Okay.
And he says, "Oh yeah, don't you have that like fancy gold loot?"
I do.
Perfect. Then why don't you attune to that? And I believe
Okay.
it functions as a what's the bard one? A rhythm maker's drum, except it's a pick you can use on a lute instead.
Whoa. I've heard legends of these. This is
And
going to
that-
be a game changer.
And that is also a +3 bonus.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Prince George.
Oh yeah, no problem. Oh, and stranger. You're always so fascinating to me. Come on over here. I've got this for you. It reminded me of you. And Rick, why don't you roll a d6?
All right. I got a 3.
3. Okay. He hands you a rapier. And he as it looks like it has like carapace as like the hilt. And it looks like almost bug-like, and he says, "I think your people made this. You should take naturally to it." and I think it's a sword of wounding.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah, so, once per turn, when you, he explains, when you hit a creature with an attack using this magic weapon, you can wound the target. At the start of each of the wounded creature's turns, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time you've wounded it, and then it can make a DC 15 con saving throw, ending the effect for all such wounds on itself on a success. Alternately, another creature can use an action, a medicine check, to end the effect. So you have a sword of wounding.
Okay.
Ooh.
A rapier of wounding. Yeah, I look at it, and then it kind of has I kind of do a couple swipes and switch it between all four of my arms, and then I look at it, and it kind of dribbles out. Looks like some sort of pus or something on it, and it's like, yes, this is a mighty sword for my people. Very good. Thank you. I shall treasure this. George.
Carapace?
Yeah, I mean, come on, you all earned it. And yeah, so you all go on, you continue to the feast, you continue to ale. Eventually, the line goes through, and then once the last person gets their item, you notice
we're watching
wizard,
the stinkers.
Yeah. They collect their items, and you see that the last person gets their thing. And the wizard got an orb, by the way.
Oh, good for him.
It's a beautiful glow. Excellent. It looks like a galaxy inside of it.
Ooh, that's a really nice orb, Charles.
Ah, yes. Ooh, I can ponder the mysteries of the universe in this.
You just ponder away, my friend.
Oh, I'm lost in the visions.
Okay.
He's not looking at you.
Have a good day.
He sort of just keeps crouching down lower and lower. He sets it on the ground and is just kind of huddled over it. Yes.
Ponder that orb.
So much to consider. But finally, the last person gets their item, and then Prince George stands up and says, "All right, thank you, everyone. And I believe that is all. We have a few more items left over. We might sell them, add some extra cash to the organization. But first, and now I saw this right away, and I hid it. Not for myself, but I think that Alan, my wonderful partner, who came up with the plan in the first place, deserves something a little special. Don't you all think?" And a bunch of people say, yeah, cheer.
Yeah.
You notice Stinky Dave.
I think he's gonna propose.
You see him.
We've been hoping this for a long time.
Yeah, we have been. Mm-hmm.
You see,
that's Stranger saying, yes, we've been hoping this would happen. Yeah.
You see Prince George. He lifts up a rug, and underneath it, there's a gleaming, piercing line in your vision, as the sword is too beautiful to behold for a second. It's like staring at the sun, and then your eyes adjust, and he lifts up in his hand with glove. He won't even touch it. He lifts it up on a cushion because it's too beautiful. A sword. And he hands it over to Alan. Alan, this was your plan. This is the greatest score we've ever gotten. All it took was you suggesting it, and literally everyone said, "Son of a bitch, I'm in." So you get the cream of the crop. A Vorpal sword.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
And you see Alan reverently puts his hand on the handle of the... goes to put his hand on there. Says, "I don't know. Are you sure? This is one of the rarest items ever. This is... You're the Prince of Thieves. You should take it, George. He says, no. Your plan, your sword. And a lot of people are like, yeah, come on.
Yeah,
You deserve it, Alan.
Sword.
It's a good plan.
Take the sword, my lord.
He says, all right. And you see he reaches over and he places his hand on the sword. And there's like everyone, and you see him hold it aloft, and it's gorgeous. And he looks powerful and beautiful. And you see just the admiration in George's eyes. A tear forms, a single tear. And the crowd erupts in applause. He's like, all right, everyone, calm down. And then he says, wait, holy shit, I hear a voice. Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, no. Okay. Huh, weird. Guys, it's sentient. He seems kind of like a nerd, but he seems cool.
Are you guys able to listen to his thoughts from here?
I can't. Do I have detect thoughts? No, I do not have detect thoughts.
Like
we
my
able...
telepathy has 120 feet, so I can potentially, but it says with a creature, not with a, I guess, item. But
yeah, as you try to telepathize with the Vorpal sword, you get nothing back. Ooh, give me a Arcana check.
Me?
Yeah, or
Okay.
yeah, anybody.
Am I able to guide?
Sure.
I have a +5 to Arcana if that.
I'll guide you.
Okay. I will roll. Guidance.
I got an 18.
18.
Well, that's good. I got a grand total of 9.
Nice. That's half.
It is half.
With an 18.
Wow, what a pretty sword.
You get the sense that, like, the kind of link between him and the sword hasn't formed yet. Maybe once he attunes to it, then maybe. Right now, it's just a sword that could talk to him while he's holding it.
I think that their connection has not been consummated yet. Consummated? Yes, that's the term.
I mean that isn't usually the context.
Because I just consummated with my rapier. And I think you've consummated with your pendant and your pick.
You guys still need to attune. You're still in the attuning
You mean
process.
consummate?
We
Yeah.
need to consummate with that.
Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna think of attunement the same. Dang nabbit.
You are so welcome.
Strange, do you think you can ask Alan what the thing is saying?
Yeah. Hello, Alan. It is stranger come knocking.
Oh,
I have been asked by my...
So many voices.
Sorry. Yes, I've heard that this is disconcerting. Because there's like a bunch of like insect noises too, I'd imagine, like, and it's like kind of scraping across the surface of your mind. But yes, how are you feeling? Can you talk to your sword, and your sword talk to you?
Yes. So my sword. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hi. He waves.
I wave with all 4 of my hands up here.
Cool
yes,
sword. By
I'm
the way.
here.
Yeah. So, he says his name is Sir Lucky. And he was really bored for a long time, so he's really excited to have somebody to talk to.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I guess he was like an old hero of the realm. And like as a reward for his like service to the realm, he was immortalized in a sword.
I mean, my species values freedom. I think that it would be hard to be put into a sword and on other people's will, but living forever has its upsides as well. But okay, well, good. Well, I hope you enjoy it. You deserve it. Prince George has said that, and I agree.
That's real nice of you, stranger.
Yes.
Or I guess I could call you friend at this point.
Oh, yes, we are friends. Well, I hope you have a good consummation with your new sword.
What? and then
I cut out. Yeah, they cut out of that.
Love it. Yeah. Okay, so you guys have officially started attuning to your items. The feast continues. You notice the guy that's missing an arm walks up, and you can see he has what looks like a arm, like a metal arm that he's like holding to his shoulder. He's like, "Hey guys, check it out! I got an arm. Just got to attune to it."
Josh, it's a really good arm for you.
Look, I mean, I only been attuned to it for like a minute, and look, it's already. And he holds it up, and it kind of wiggles a finger a little bit.
Wow.
Check that out.
That arm really gives you a leg up on the competition.
Hey.
I don't get it.
Okay.
It's an arm, not a leg. Did
Yeah,
you not
that's the
know I
joke.
lost my arm?
No, I know.
Oh, okay. I got an arm.
I know.
I'm so excited.
Congratulations.
I telepathize with Barnaby and says, "Your arms don't grow back."
No. Not typically, no.
Hey, like self-consciously, while he's like you're talking to Josh, like stranger just hides his other 2 arms. So, just folds them behind his back, like he's like holding, behind the back, and just surreptitiously, feeling bad about that.
Oh.
All right, well, I'll see you later. I'll high-five you later. That's my favorite thing to do, and I can't do it no more. Well, at least
You will
2 at a
soon.
time. High 10, I guess. All right, bye. I'm done talking to you now. And he walks away.
I love the way he always announces when he's done with a conversation. It makes it so clear when we should just, walk away or expect to not have to keep talking.
That
Yeah,
helps
it's-
me. I'm not used to that. This
Right?
socialization that humanoids do, and that's very nice.
Super nice. Anyway, so Stinky Dave is Stinky Dave still up to no good? What's Stinky Dave up to? I'm looking around for Stinky Dave
Are you trying to,
with my
spy on him?
unpeeled eyeballs. Yeah, I'd like to sneak up. Maybe can I shapeshift into someone who Sneaky Dave doesn't hate, and
Okay. You do
get
notice
close
that.
and
You do notice that Sorrowful Dave and Stinky Dave are together, but Mo isn't there.
okay. Oh, I'd love to shapeshift into Mo, please.
Before you go, I'm also going to give you Blessing of the Trickster, so you have advantage on your stealth if you need to make a stealth.
Thank you.
Can I go look for Mo?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, keep him distracted.
Ooh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
let's do
go
that
try to
first,
pretend to be Mo.
actually.
Okay.
Give me a perception check for Mo.
I'm going to guide myself. 27.
27 is fantastic. You beat his 25.
Whoa.
And you see him inside of a vase, a large decorative vase.
Uh-huh.
You can barely see his head peeking out between a leaf and a vase, and you can see that he's watching your group.
Huh. Interesting. I just look at him. I don't let it show that I found him.
Okay.
And then I'm
Give me
going to
deception with advantage.
Am I able to guide myself?
Sure.
$18.
18. Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna tap on Strange. I just keep like poking you so you can talk in my brain because it's a lot easier than speaking out loud so no one knows what we're talking about. Create mystery, create secrecy, create trust. And I let you know where Mo is, and to let Dottie know where Mo is.
Yeah. I'm told that you are not supposed to look, but Mo is in a vase.
Why is he in a vase?
I think from what Barnaby said, he's looking at us and watching us.
Ew, what a creep.
I can go over there and I could kill him and eat him if you wish.
I mean, I'm not opposed.
Okay,
let's
I'm
just
gonna
see
let
if,
him
like,
know
you can-
I'm gonna eat him first.
Okay, sounds good.
I actually seeing where Barnaby pointed it out. I have a telepathic connection to him and say, as long as he's within 120 feet of me, and say, "Hello, Mo. My group said that I shall. We found you, 1, and 2. I will kill you and eat you. This is not a joke."
You hear back in your head, "You know that's against guild rules."
I can then take you outside and kill you and eat you. It doesn't have to be here.
Do you want a formal challenge, stranger come knocking? Because we can do an official bout if you want. I ain't scared of you.
I don't care, but I just told them that I will kill you and eat you. However you would like to do that is up to you.
You see he slowly stands up, leaf going with his head. And you see it's wrapped, like he used a string to tie it to his head. And he climbs up out of the vase very nimbly. And he just gives you dagger eyes, and you see him go to the bathroom.
Right there?
No, he walks.
Oh, okay.
He says, in your head, "I gotta piss." And you see him walk over to the bathroom.
I literally thought the same thing, Rick.
I mean, that would be a
power
move.
Despite that, I don't really have a good intimidation check. But if I actually caused him to go, piss himself, that'd be awesome.
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay,
Do you think
but yeah,
that
he is.
the coast is clear?
But we don't know why he was watching us, right?
I mean, that group just go piss Mo, Brian.
Mo piss girl is very good.
Mo. Danny, look what you started.
Brian,
in
you
our
get
lives.
inspiration.
I know. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're amazing. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Danny started saying "Go Piss Girl" to all of us. It's based off of the Gossip Girl meme, I think.
Yes, from April of 2020, I believe.
Okay.
It is. It's in my heart.
That's very good.
Yeah, and now everybody we know and love, every time they're like, I have to go to a bathroom, we're all like, go piss,
Go Piss Girl.
And
That's
so,
a game
anyway.
changer.
it is. So I'm like, okay, if he's in the bathroom, I'm gonna make my move.
Go.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use minor illusion to make it look like she's still here with us.
Oh, that's so
And we're just
cool.
like laughing and talking.
Okay.
Okay, I love that. Okay.
Yeah, so
But it's only like her top half.
Yeah, just
Like,
in like
it goes
like a serene smile, because you can't move. It looks like an object, so it looks like a mannequin of Dottie laughing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like like the screen. She got like stuck. She's glitching.
Yes. And I'll occasionally like recast it to like she looks like stop motion.
Yeah. Every 6 seconds, it's
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll make myself. I think before this, I looked like I was in just my normal like all pale white changeling self, and I'll go behind like some curtains or behind another large plant and turn into Mo and come back out.
sure. Yeah, give me a deception or a performance check.
Ooh, I'm good at both of those things, I'm pretty sure. Cool. Deception or performance. So performance +6, deception +9. Okay, so perception it is, or deception it is. Okay, that's a 19.
19.
Deception.
Good.
And walk up to Sneaky Dave and I'm like, hey boss, they're just over there laughing like a bunch of idiots like normal.
And Sneaky Dave says, well, you're supposed to be watching them for when they put down their items so we could take them. It's against the guild rules, so we'll get in a lot of trouble if we get caught, Mo. What are you doing?
Well, they were consummating with them, so I didn't want to, like, get in on that. That's gross.
Oh, well, yes, okay, that makes sense, I guess. If they're consummating with their wet, dude, we gotta wash those things before after we steal them.
That was my thought too, boss.
Think about it. If we have 2 magical items each, actually, I should probably get 3, and you 2. I should get at least 4, and you each can have 1. And that way, I can defeat that stupid Prince George. And then we could demand all the items.
Okay. That sounds good. So what's the plan then once we get the items? Remind me.
Well, I mean, once I have 4 items, then I could probably defeat 4 magical, powerful items. I could defeat Prince George. I could already probably defeat him right now without any magic items.
Of course, boss. Of course you could. We all know that. But I'm just wondering, because there are all these other people here, what's the plan? When is it go time?
I mean, I'll challenge him once everyone's drunk and full and their guards are dropped. I think.
Okay.
Maybe in a few hours.
Good plan, boss.
What do you think, Sorrowful Dave? And he says, I'm just here to have a good time. I think
Classic.
I think we've been a little harsh on the old Carapace gang. I think they're all nice people. I don't know why you have such a bone to pick with them, boss. And well, they took that golden. They humiliated me. It was supposed to be my golden loot. I was gonna learn how to play loot.
Yeah, and he was gonna be really good at it too.
Well, I think you still can, boss. I don't. You're so
Nope,
talented. You're so
not the
naturally
same.
talented. Oh. Yeah, it's not the same. Thanks, Mo.
It's not the same.
Gosh.
Yeah, I get it.
Gosh, Sorrowful Mo is so exhausted. Wait, Dave. You're the bad Dave. I'm exhausted.
Come on, Dave, sorrowful Dave. Get with the program.
Ah, shucks, guys. I don't mean to be a problem. I just want everything to be, you know, we gotta have good teamwork, so I'm sorry to mess things up. I need to consider my battle plan. Leave me alone. Mo, go back to washing them. You need to get their items.
Okay, fine. If I have to. And I'll go back over and go behind another plant.
Okay. And that's when you see...
Ooh, wait. Okay, wait. Gift of Gab. How long does Gift of Gab rewind back to?
I think your
I'm
last,
looking at my
thing you said.
Oh, just the... Okay.
I think?
Okay. Yeah, just the last 6 seconds. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so go back. Guys, okay, they're waiting for everyone to get drunk, and then they're going to challenge the Prince George to a duel, and he wants to kill him or just take power from him, and then take our magic items. But not in that order.
As he says
Magic
this,
items are first.
you see a hunky bar man plop down a tray of drinks, and he's like, hey, these runs are, but... he goes by Sneaky Dave. I usually call him Stinky Dave because his attitude's so stinky, but he paid for everybody's drinks tonight. I figured the boss would do it, but apparently Stinky Dave covered it. Maybe he's not so bad after all.
Oh, wow. This is just so unexpected. Well, guys, should we start getting drunk?
Yes, drunk.
Drunk.
Well,
drunk.
I am
I mean, drink
unable to drink
responsibly.
alcohol.
You gotta... What the hell? You can't drink, stranger?
No, sorry. Just way I think my biology is. I regurgitate it.
In these last 4 years, I've been handing you drinks, and you've been... What have you been doing with them? The cups are always empty.
He looks around, and like all the like plants that are in here are like flourishing. I wanted to fit in with fellow humanoids.
Oh my god. You could have told me. Hold on. And you see him run over to the bar. And he starts doing
So
something.
thoughtful. Oh, this is family, guys.
Yes.
Yes.
He comes back
This
like
is
a minute
brewed.
later. He hands you, it looks like a drink in a tiki glass. And says, it's a virgin daiquiri. Can you drink fruit? All that's in there is fruit.
Like, is there a straw? Like a cool, like, swirly straw?
Yeah, a swirly
in there?
straw for sure.
Yeah. So, like, strangers, like, crazy, like, mandibles, like, and then, like, gets on the straw, and it's like, and it, like, sucks it all down. And then, he's like, that's tasty. Thank you.
Of course, I'm so sorry, dude. You should have told me way sooner.
Sorry. I wanted to fit in.
Hey man, everybody's different. Sometimes, I gotta put on a face. At work here, I'm not always feeling great, and I gotta act like I'm happy for tips sometimes, but...
Customer service is hard.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you don't always have to pretend. You're not on the clock, man. Clock
Yes.
out, man.
No.
Kind of pats your shoulder.
Thank you, hunky bartender man.
He winks, and there's a little, like, shine, a sparkle. And he goes to pour more drinks for people.
And I, like, reverse pickpocket, like, some gold into Hunky Bartender's pocket.
Give me a sleight of hand.
All right. I would love to. Okay. Sleight of hand. That is a 19 again.
19. Absolutely. You slip some gold into his pocket. He's going to be very happy about that later.
Heck yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Hey, he's a baby.
Yeah.
Look at everyone
Very
has,
happy
all
berry.
three of you have babies. Oh.
Baby.
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 So
Little-
cute.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys feel like you are alone for the moment.
Okay. Do we?
I
Do
can
we?
let Prince George know that there's a
I
plot
think we
against
should.
him.
I think we should.
Hmm. That's a good idea. So he doesn't get too wasted.
Yeah.
And you look up, and he is absolutely pounding drinks.
Oops. Can I go up and lesser restoration him? As when we go to talk to him?
Are you pitching that to the group?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if it works. Yes.
It really depends on how the gods of the universe are feeling, if that'll work or not.
I'm just gonna check the wind. The vibes feel correct tonight.
I don't know what you're feeling for, but I believe it.
Thank you.
I put up my antenna and be like,
Do you have to lick him first?
I don't know why humanoids do that. I can't get any more feeling from it.
I don't know. It just feels
Already
right.
so strong. Okay, so should we just casually go over there and just sidle on up to
Congratulate
George
them?
and yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna party down.
Dice.
I don't know what just happened. For some reason, it connected to my phone instead of my computer for a moment, and I wasn't even touching my phone. So I don't know. Let's try this again.
There we go.
Okay.
I see your face, not your dice.
I'm going to put that way over here.
That's funny. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you all get up. You start
Yeah,
heading
we're
over
gonna
to Prince
shimmy our way
George.
down. Yay! George and Alan.
Yeah, you see he is they're talking to. It looks like a elven cleric to Sphincter, the god of thievery.
Uh-huh.
And you
I'm
see the
gonna
elves says,
hang up
"Yes,
and
you-"
call back because everybody sounds bad. So I'll call right back. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
Hi, everyone.
Well, hey.
Test. Hello.
Hopefully.
Hello. Hi.
Okay.
Hello.
So much better.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's talking
Thank
to
you.
a priest of Sphincter, and the priest says, yes, we truly have been blessed by Spinky tonight. And of course, this past year, thievery has never been so good. I guess I'll start, doing my ritual legend lore casting on some of these items and figure out what their deal is. Thanks, by the way, for this incredible magical item. And you see him hold up a statue of, it looks like statue with a like rod that's coming out, and then it looks like an asterisk. That's the symbol of Spinky.
Hardcore.
It's like, this will be a great spell focus. I can cast even greater number of spells, and I can enhance my power. What a wonderful item. I can't believe they were letting it sit there and go to waste. And Prince George, yeah, I mean, that's what those fucks in the castle do. If they spread their wealth, like I do, like a generous king does, I mean, I guess Prince, then, maybe things will be going better for him. You see him chug another beer. Just downs it in one shot. And Alan is like, hey, slow down. Like, I know we're celebrating, but anyone has the right to challenge you at any time.
Yeah, about that.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, hello, hi.
It's the Care Crew.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Greetings.
I'm great. I mean, I still gotta pick my item. I don't even know what I'm gonna pick from this fucking pile. There's a bunch of good shit in there.
Oh, you gave everybody else stuff first, and you didn't even pick your thing first. That's really nice and thoughtful.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of shit. I don't know what I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick something good, but no rush,
right.
I suppose.
Sure. You might want to start attuning to something sooner rather than later. And maybe ease up on the drinks just a little bit. Just a little bit.
What? And he spits out some drink as he... What? Come on, we're celebrating.
I'm gonna look around. Is anyone listening to us? Is anyone watching us?
You look around and you see from a distance, even from this distance, you can see Sneaky Dave staring daggers at you.
Okay.
He's
always staring daggers at us.
Yeah. He's flanked by Sorrowful Dave and Mo.
Cool. Prince George, those three over there, and I just do like a little like subtle like
those three? I always forget their names.
That's okay, they're forgettable.
I don't remember their
They're gonna
crew
challenge you for your spot.
Are you serious?
They are making sure why do you think he's been so nice tonight? Paying for everyone's drink? He's gonna steal magic items and challenge you.
Oh my god. Well, one,
Embarrassing,
stealing
right?
is against guild rules, so he'll be killed on the spot. Two, I know how that fucking guy fights. I've seen him. He's pathetic. I don't know what his team name is, but I could beat his ass. Even more wasted. You see him take just shot like
Ooh.
he takes a full
Maybe
he takes like a metal stein, and you see him stab a dagger through it, and he shotguns a giant stein. Yeah, and you see him like go to crush the stein, but it's like it's really hard metal, and he just puts it on the table. Yeah, that. Oh shit, that's ruined. That cup's ruined.
Such a clever way of drinking. Really clever.
Yeah, gravity helps.
But again, so I did end up talking to Sneaky Dave, and he does plan to and I just turn and like looking over my shoulder to see if he's still looking, and I like cover my mouth and like just kind of do one of these, like steal magic items and take you down. He's waiting for you to get super drunk so that he didn't have to worry about fighting you too difficultly. That's a word.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. All right. You know what? I trust you. I think. I mean, you three were so, invaluable to this mission. Invaluable to this mission. So I'm going to trust you.
Ooh.
Hey, priest, fucking give me a blessing. Get rid of my drunkenness. Then I can get even more drunk. And then do it again. and then I can drink some more. And you see the elven priest says, "Yes, of course, my prince." And you see him touch him on the forehead, and there's a wave of black energy, and you see he immediately sobers up.
I think I might have thought he was talking to me, and so I'm going to give him a blessing of the trickster.
Ooh.
So he has advantage on stealth checks.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Shadows kind of cling to him as if it's like a pass without a trace. And he immediately sobers up. He looks up. He says, "Sorry, I was celebrating a bit too hard there. Made a fool of myself." He looks at his like shadow wreathed body.
No.
He like clocks you, Barnaby. He's like, "Oh, thanks."
You weren't specific.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. I'll be ready for that motherfucker. I mean, I do need, to be a little drunk just to have my, reflexes a bit. I don't want to be stiff or anything. So you see him...
Loosen up.
He goes to pour another drink into the stein that he poked a hole in, and he's, funneling it into his mouth. And he drinks one beer. He's like, all right, I'll stop there.
Okay. I was going to say, can I prestidigitate it to make it taste kind of not great so he doesn't want to keep drinking it?
He's drinking it so fast he doesn't taste it.
Okay.
It has time to touch the taste buds. All right. Yeah, no, that's good. Now I feel a little more limber, but I'll be ready. Thanks for the warning. Is there anything else I can do for you three?
I offered to kill and eat the one called Mo.
Oh yeah, no, Mo is an absolute prick, but unfortunately that goes against guild rules. We gotta deal with pricks sometimes in an organization like this.
Okay.
So, I do forbid it, but I do respect it.
Okay, but if you killed Dave, can I eat him afterwards?
You see him go to gag a little bit. I mean, does he have family? I
think that, it's in our tradition that our brood eats us when we die. So I would have, respect his valor in combat by eating him afterwards.
I see. If it's a cultural thing, then yeah, sure, you could eat him. I just don't want to watch, but do it privately.
Okay. Yes, understood.
Wonderful. All right. Cool. Yeah. So once we sell the rest of these magic items, you guys are in for a bonus too. So you can look forward to that. Some actual cash gold.
Good.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. And
that's very exciting.
Yeah, it's not like you guys are going to get challenged, so drink up.
Really? Can they challenge us?
Okay, thanks.
On the day of a fucking... The day of a heist feast? He would challenge me? God, what a prick. Yeah, you know what? Eat that fucker. Screw that guy.
Oh, okay.
What? No, what after a challenge, an official challenge, and a bout? We still got rules. There's honor amongst us,
For certainly.
Yes, obviously.
Obvious. What does that mean?
I don't mean to be rude, but I couldn't help but overhear as we approached that things were going poorly at the palace. Was that anything? Was there anything unusual?
No, it's the same old shit as always. They're selfish dickheads. They leave their people to suffer. Meanwhile, they bask in riches by themselves, give nothing to their people. Same old.
Just the usual.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
If I found out there was any royalty in here, I would slit their throats.
I just casually grab Dottie's little pinky.
It seems really extreme. They might still be some good people in there, but
I think
anyway,
if you're, I think if you are compliant with a broken system, then you are an accessory to that broken system and actively hurting people. I do what I do not because I want things. It's because I want to help. That's why I got in the thieving business.
You take care of your brood very well.
Thank you, stranger.
I'll squeeze your pinky back and just be like, well, thank you for your attention to this matter, and we will catch you later. Thanks again for the stuff.
Of course. Enjoy the feast.
Thank you so much for stuff.
Of course, of course. And, yeah, Alan, bye.
Bye. I'm keeping an eye on Alan to see if the attuning to the sword makes him different.
Smart.
Yeah, he seems to be talking to the sword, like, off and on. It's like he.
Can I give?
Actually, as you're talking with your passive perception, you're hearing him talk about like how the kingdom was in the past. Like he's learning about history through this sword.
Okay. Can I insight check their vibes?
Who?
Alan and the sword.
Sure.
E. 9.
It's hard to tell. It seems to be mostly... Like, from what you're hearing, it seems to be mostly, like, Alan asking questions and then just, like, being very interested in the answers.
Okay. Cool. I think we'll make our way back to where we're sitting. Right? I'm keeping an eye on Mo Dave's. I'm just like, I'm not drinking. I'm keeping an eye on the room now. Like, in case there are others included in the plot to get rid of Alan and the prince.
Ooh. Give me an insight check.
11.
Yep. It seems to be just the Daves and Mo kind of chatting to each other.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just watching the room. My passive perception is 16 and my passive insight is 16. Just, following the vibes.
Okay. All right.
I motion over to Mo and Stinky Dave, and I point at them, and then I mime like killing them, and then I mime eating them. With all,
Give me an intimidation check.
Oh, that's 17.
17. Ooh. Yeah, you see like Sorrowful Dave, which at this point you guys know it's like an ironic name. He's just seems to be just like a really great guy, just always happy.
Yeah.
Just kind, but like maybe a little too much of a yes man when it comes to the Daves. Or with Dave and Mo. You see Stinky Dave, like his eyes go wide, but he like grimaces and he's like just kind of crosses his arms even more determined. You see Mo, now this is when he pisses himself.
Nice.
It's not much because he just went to the bathroom, but you notice a little wetness.
And I basically end up telepathizing into Stinky Dave's mind, saying, in case you didn't get that, I was miming that I was going to kill you and then eat you afterwards.
Yes, no, I got it. I got it.
But your friend got it because Mo, he dispersed fluids upon his thigh.
You see him look at Mo and look at and he immediately like shoves Mo off of the soft cushion that he's on, and go clean yourself up. Embarrassing. And you guys know you have about 10 minutes left until you are attuned, and you notice the cleric walking up to the pile of items, and you see him start casting a spell. Is there anything else you would like to do before stuff is attuned?
I would like to just kind of do a lap or two, and just kind of picking up off of Barnaby's idea. A lap or two, just like listening to other people's conversations, maybe as one of the bartenders, kind of just doing a lap.
Sure. Oh, very cool. All right, so yeah, give me a either perception or insight. I'll say that insight has a lower DC, like an easier check.
Okay. What would investigation be? If that's an option. If it's not, I understand.
Ooh, I'll let you do that too. It'll be even higher than perception though.
Okay. I will try for investigation, if that's cool. Okay, so that is an 18.
Okay. So you're walking around. That's a very good check. The thing is, you are dealing with a thieves guild, which are very good at hiding motives, very good at hiding contraband, very good at hiding whatever they want to hide. And so as you're walking around, everything kind of just seems normal. With an 18 investigation.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay, so you take your lap, and we'll say after that, it's been about 10 more minutes, and you guys feel like the magic setting in. You feel like you're about to be attuned as you get connected with these items, and you feel the power kind of starting to flow into you, and it feels
Got the
good.
power. Okay. Guys, this feels good.
I think we've finally consummated our relationships with our...
Okay, look. So,
new
stranger, we really need to talk about that word, because it doesn't mean what you think it means.
But it works.
According to the dictionary, no, it doesn't. What it means is to finalize a connection.
Yes,
sexually.
consummate.
Sexually.
You hear a voice up from the front, and you see Alan stand up. And you heard his voice before. You know how he sounds. He sounds very different now, as he says, "Are you telling me this is a den of thieves? A regular pit of scoundrels and snakes?" The cleric looks up from this pile of magic items as he has finished casting legend lore, and he looks over to Prince George and he says, "Prince, every single one of these items are cursed." And you see Alan swing the body of Alan, the mind of Sir Lucky, swing his sword and cut off the head of Prince George.
No.
You see the wizard as he's pondering his orb. As the attunement takes place,
No.
you see a black hole form. Light bends around this orb, this galaxy inside of this orb that he's pondering. You see his eyes start to get sucked out of his skull, his body bend and shift and get pulled into this black hole that is this orb. It all condenses into a single point in space, and there's just red mist that explodes out as Charles the Wizard pops.
Oh no.
No!
You look over and you see the man with the metal arm. You see it has latched onto his shoulder, and you see it start to choke him. You hear a choking sound as it breaks his esophagus, and there's a gurgling. We're going to roll for all of your curses when we get back from our break.
Oh,
You
Christopher.
said there were not going to be any twists this time. Ooh, that was good. That's a good twist. But gosh, darn it. Ah!
I like it. I like
Ah!
it.
It's really
do
good.
this. I'm ready for this. This is going to be good. Bring it.
Really
Okay, so it is 8:23 right now.
8:24.
8:24. Should we come back at like 8:40? Give you like 16 minutes?
Perf.
Sounds great.
Cool. Okay, so we'll take a little break. That horrific thing happened, and we'll be back soon.
Ah!
All right.
Ah!
Oh, the heist. The heist went bad. So, just to recap, you are in a thieves guild, and you
Yes.
had your big score, the biggest score in a millennium.
A heist feast.
Turns out, you didn't steal from the treasury. You stole from the cursed item quarantine. And so now, we're going to figure out what our players' curses are. So, here's the thing. The higher you rolled on your d6, the better item you were going to get. But also,
The bigger the curse.
it's...
Aw.
So I have a list of 100 curses. If you had gotten an uncommon item, then you would roll once. If you got a rare item, which Rick did, you're going to roll twice and take the worst curse. And if you got a very rare item, which
we
Danny
did.
and Kenz got, then you're going to roll 3 times on that D100 and take the worst of those 3 curses.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense.
So, some of these are bad. Some of them are not bad at all.
Okay.
Some of them are
It's fine.
bad.
All you gotta do is, like, follow the vibes, dude.
Yes. I think with the rare item, Rick, why don't you go first? Roll a D100.
Okay.
You're going to roll twice.
Okay. So, first roll is a 40, and the second roll is a 61.
If these were combined, that'd be hilarious. So, the 2 curses are, you can't breathe air. You can only breathe underwater. Then
Okay.
the other one is, liquid flees your presence. So imagine if you had both.
Oh, man.
You're like a opposing you're like a magnet, but like the same polarity.
Wow.
Just
That's like something out of like what they describe like a Hades punishment is, like, you know, the Sisyphus rolling the rock up and all that. Yeah,
yeah.
It feels like it's one of those.
totally okay. So I think the worst one is you can't breathe air. You have to breathe water, which means
You're currently
that
choking.
you immediately start suffocating.
Okay,
We will deal with that in a moment.
got it.
Danny and Kenz, who wants to go next?
Okay.
Go for it, dude.
Let's see what Dottie
Here
gets.
comes roll number 1. Roll number 1. That is that's a D8, so that's not going to help me with anything. Okay.
Your D10 is cursed.
My D10 is cursed. Okay, so that's a 32 for one set. A 70 for another set. And 30, just really even numbers. 30 for the last one.
One of these is really bad.
Oh no.
Oh no.
One of these is really bad. Oh, especially for
Oh
you.
no. What does it mean? What do you
So,
mean?
you're a changeling,
What does
right?
it mean?
Yeah.
Your bones, they can kind of like pop out of place, they can shift around, they can change shape.
Yeah.
You immediately
And my
feel your
organs.
bones weaken, the structure of them loosens, turns almost gelatinous. Your body forms a blob-ish form. You lose a permanent 4 points to your charisma score and your dexterity score.
And I'm a bard.
That's bad.
That's so bad.
Oh,
That's so
very
bad.
bad.
Oh.
As
That's
you're
very, very bad.
You're so like Gumby-esque. As your bones can barely hold you. They're like
Oh my
gelatinous.
god.
-4 to both my dex and my charisma.
Hey, you got a +3 pick. That should help.
That makes this worth it.
Yeah.
Yep. That makes
Your
this
spell
worth it.
save and your spell attack bonus are still higher than they would be if you didn't have it.
Yes, it's true. Your AC
No,
is
it?
a lot lower. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
My
What's your
charisma
charisma?
modifier was my charisma was 16. Now it's
Yeah.
a 12.
So minus
So I had
4.
a
Yeah.
+4.
Yeah,
If
so your
they're being
save
+3,
DC
yeah,
and
so
your
+3,
spell attack
you're
bonus went down 2. But because of the item, it went
I
up 3.
see. I see.
Your dex
you.
is
Yeah.
screwed,
Alright.
though.
Your dex is screwed though.
And your shape-shifting is effectively useless, because now you look like a blobby version of whatever you're trying to change into.
God.
That's a bad one for you.
guys, I don't feel so good. I don't feel so at all, actually.
Why
As
do
your
you sound
jaw
like
is
milk?
slopping around.
All right.
All right,
Ready?
Danny. Yep.
57.
57.
67. 77 or 47. 77 or 47.
Whoa.
87. So doubled. 57 plus 67, 10, and then 67 plus 20. It works out. It's fine.
87?
57, 67, 87.
That's a lot of stuff. That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane.
So far, what was it? 67 is horrible. 87 is...
I want to know what all three of them are.
Okay, so 87 is one of your hands betrays you. It's the same curse as that new hand that the one guy got, where it was trying to choke him. Except this one is, instead of being like so harmful, it's just trying to like inconvenience you. Anything that you try to pick up with that hand, you throw on the ground immediately and break.
That's
As
very
you're
funny.
like attacking, it's like trying to like fuck with your face. So one hand just totally turns against you.
Okay.
That's 87. What was the first one? I'm gonna say 67 for last, because that one I think is the worst one. What was the other one?
57.
57. Unlucky. You cannot benefit from critical hits, and you suffer a critical miss on a roll of 1 to 3. That one's pretty bad. Are you ready
What
for
is 67?
67?
Yeah.
Your chest cavity opens, and your heart falls out and hangs loose. Any attacks to your front deal triple damage.
Oh my god. That's horrible.
As your ribs are just splayed out. Your heart exposed, flopping out, doing its best to pump blood through, like, stretched out arteries.
Yuck.
It's
Oh,
real
God.
nasty. So
just tried
that's
to
the
catch
one
it.
that happens. Your chest rips open, and your heart
I'm
flops
just-
out.
Holding my heart.
And
Oh.
yeah, the earring you feel grip and tighten onto your ear, not letting go. Kenz, or Dottie, the pick melds into your skin. It seems to connect to your weak bones, and it seems to be a strong bone sticking out of your fingers. And that sword becomes part of your carapace.
Yeah.
Stranger. And you see it melds right in, as if it was made by your people and made of your people. And
yeah, I got 3 extra arms. We're okay. All right, we'll do this.
Okay. So those are your curses. As you look around the room, one, Stranger, you again are suffocating. What's your Constitution score?
Is 18.
18. Okay, so you have a good while before you start dying. You just need to get some liquid to put your mouth on.
Breathe.
God, good thing you have so many arms.
Right?
Well, if you just hold a cup.
Well, so actually, if it's cool, like Stranger is kind of like freaking out right now because I don't know, like the funny part is I think that because he's a bug, I think most bugs actually aspirate through their skin, like their carapace and everything. So he's like busy running around and he's like just like throwing, like, because it's liquid, right? Like, does it have to be water or is it liquid?
It can be anything, but also like if you're breathing beer, you're gonna get wasted real quick.
That's a good point. So yeah, he like tries to find like the water jug and just like sprays it on himself, and like he uses his like 2 extra like, you know, like smaller hands underneath him to like basically like double fist like water like in tankards, and it's just like constantly like splashing it on himself because he doesn't need it through his mouth in order to breathe. He just needs it on his carapace. So he's just trying to figure out ways of just staying lubed.
Love it. Yeah, you all see the common room erupt into panic. Yeah, where's the kitty?
No, Kitty's not here.
Yeah, you see the common room erupt into panic as every single person in this room has an item turn against them. I will say, Barnaby, you look for Mo Daves, and you don't see them anywhere.
Are we able to do anything?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Although, immediately you see, like, Sir Lucky in the body of Alan. It just start lopping off heads. And with his Vorpal sword. Avast ye, scoundrels! Can somebody give me just any die roll? And you're trying to roll above half. So like a D20, you want an 11 or higher, or D100, you want 51 or higher. Somebody roll a die.
I got a 14.
On a D20?
On a D100.
On a D100. You see Sir Lucky. Turn, lock in on you 3. Everybody roll initiative.
Could I have done a thing before? Or do I have to do an initiative?
What is the thing?
As a person who typically goes thieving and knows that items can be cursed sometimes, I have remove curse prepared.
Okay.
Could I have removed my curse?
Interesting. I'm gonna say that yes, you can all do an action. Since like Stranger went around grabbing mugs of water.
Yeah, I'll say that's my action. Is basically I'm like triple fisting with my sword in my 4th hand.
Okay. Also, as my action, I'm gonna shout out Jay Poyo. Thank you, Jay Poyo, for watching. This is our absolute hero. And an incredible shout out to Jay Poyo. If anyone wants to join the Patreon, then and be like Jay Poyo, who's the best person I know, then go to loremasters.com and check out our Patreon. That was my action.
I'm glad you didn't use it to attack us.
Well, no, that was my action. Alan still gets it.
Oh, well, darn.
What are you doing, Kenz?
What am I doing? For my action? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to make the noises I plan to make as this new character, essentially. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe...
you do see Alan with a Vorpal sword coming at you, and as he's just cutting off heads, lopping off heads like it's nothing, he's like, "Avast! Avast! It feels glorious to smite evil yet again!" Centuries of being trapped in a room haven't driven me crazy!
Can I, use a bardic... Well, this is a whole turn. I would like to bardic inspiration and then try to bestow curse on him.
Oh, cool.
It'll be double cursed.
Double cursed.
If I can use bardic to do unsettling words, as I like, because everything I say is going to be unsettling now. I mean, it's just how it is.
Sure.
All right, mister, get away from us. Just step away. You don't have to attack us.
Take inspiration, Kenz.
And
for the prop work.
thank you so much. Thank you. I love a prop work moment. All right, I feel inspired. And yeah, so I'm like blurbling at him to leave us alone, and I only have one bardic anymore. This is my only bardic. Brutal. And then yeah, I'll cast Stow Curse on him. And so I need a Wisdom saving throw from him.
Okay.
DC is 15.
All right.
Thanks to my super cool item.
It is the body of Alan, but the mind of Sir Lucky, which has been degrading over centuries.
Okay, so that means he's probably not very wise.
Okay. Yeah, that is a 12 total.
Yes.
With disadvantage.
Okay. Excellent. So I would like to curse his strength, I think.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't he use that to hit us with?
Yeah, and you see like, you know, Alan was a longsword fighter. Like, this is a longsword that he's holding.
Okay. So yeah, so longsword is strength based or dex based?
Strength.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Great. So yeah, I'll dex his strength. Cool.
Okay. As a reminder, that gives disadvantage on his attacks and stuff. Let me look up the spell.
So while cursed, the target has disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws made with that ability score. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against me. And while cursed, you must make wisdom saving throws at the start of each of your turns. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing. While the target is cursed, your attacks.
I'm so sorry. You choose one of the following options.
Great. Cool. Then in that case, I would like to... That's a really good point. Wow, guys, I'm learning.
Ooh, this is an interesting one. You can tell that, like, he's clear, like, his mind is clearly, like, warped. So making a wisdom save is going to be tough for him. And if he fails, that wastes his action. But also, if he succeeds and he attacks with an attack roll, then it could possibly chop off your head. So disadvantage on attack rolls is also very good.
Oof. Okay. We'll do evens is the wisdom saving throw. Odds are the disadvantage.
Okay.
And okay, that's evens. So it's the wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right. So, if everyone wants to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm. I got a 19.
Very nice. Okay. Dottie, what'd you get?
Big 10.
10. And Barnaby?
21.
21.
21.
Ranty Rune.
Okay. All right. So first up is going to be Barnaby, then Stranger, then Sir Lucky, then Dottie. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, sorry. I just got a... I have to do something. So you guys figure out a battle plan as you see him approaching, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay. No, you're good.
Hmm.
But everything's
Dude.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so... can I tell you what my original plan was?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I was going to remove curse on him.
Ah.
No, you can't tell me what your original plan was. No, you can't tell me that.
Yeah, but no, I'm not going to, because that removes all curses.
Right.
So now I have to figure something else out, which is fine. We get creative, baby.
Well, I was basically
Yeah.
gonna try to attack
Okay.
him with like non-lethal intent. Knock him out.
Let's see. What can we do?
Yeah. Yeah. The self.
Huh?
Yeah, Kenz, you're kind of roboting.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything shut down on me there for a second. I'll just hang up and call back.
Okay. So now it's just us two.
Wow. Something's gonna happen to you
alone.
now.
Yes. I'll probably get attacked by a cat. That's usually what
Oh.
happens.
I have a Bidoof.
Bidoof.
Okay.
You sound good.
Less robot-y. Great.
Yes.
Okay, so
Did you do strength or wisdom?
I didn't bestow, like, I could only, that wasn't, I didn't hex him. I bestowed cursed him.
Oh,
And so I didn't
what does
choose
that
to do
I've
that
never
part.
bestowed a curse.
Okay, I've never successfully done it either. I've always tried and never succeeded. Okay, so I got to pick from doing the ability score thing, disadvantage on attack rolls, wisdom saves at the start of each of his turn, or it wastes its turn, which is what we ended up doing.
Okay,
And then there was another thing too, but
cool.
Yeah, that's the
okay.
last ones.
So I'm looking at this guy, right? He's running
Yeah.
towards us.
Yeah.
From behind him, I'm going
He's
to
saying-
invoke duplicity.
I will strike you down, fiends!
Bonus action, invoke duplicity. Right behind him, just for funsies. And both of us say, like, no you won't, as we cast Hold Person.
Ooh, okay.
So I need a wisdom save.
All right. Okay, with disadvantage, I got a 21 and an 11.
That's a failure, baby.
nice.
Okay. You
So
see
he's
he
held.
freezes.
So, like, both me and my duplicity are like, as we're both kind of frozen, keeping him frozen.
Very nice. You notice that one of the items that somebody got, which was like it looked like a torch, you see it start to form a gout of flame that catches on the nice curtains and catches on the nice couches. And you see things starting to burn around you.
That is my... that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry. That's
person.
the layer action. That's the curse action.
Mm.
That is my turn.
Okay. Stranger, you are up.
All right. Well, I'm going to preface this that I'm going to try to do this, my attacks, in a non-lethal way.
Okay.
But very angry as I go into a rage. So bonus action, rage.
Rajay.
I did it. It's happening. So this little, like, making bug noises, angry bug noises comes up, and to, I guess, Sir Lucky, and I will attack twice with my new rapier of wounding.
Ooh.
All right, so then that's going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh, absolutely.
And a 16 to hit.
Yeah. Ooh, and you have their auto
Advantage?
crits because he's paralyzed, and you have advantage.
Oh, right. Hey.
Hold person,
All right.
baby.
All right, so basically two crits, right, on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. All right, so first damage is 10. And
This with the crit?
that's with the crit.
Okay.
And the second one is a 17. And that's also, if the wounding part is still there, that also includes the 1d4 necrotic damage.
It's at the start of the creature's turn. It's going to take a stack of damage. Because it's a crit, I'm going to say each of those is 2 stacks of damage. So don't add it now, but it'll get 4d4 at the start of its turn.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Then that'll be... sorry, let me do that. So then, I said the first one was 10, right? 10 damage? Yeah, so subtract 3 from that. So 7, and then subtract 4 from that. So it'd be 13.
13 total?
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
I've never had a rapier of wounding. Yes. Oh, and then, sorry, add 4 damage to that, because I forgot it doesn't add the rage damage.
Ooh, okay.
Sorry.
Nice. So 17 right now total.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to do, non-lethal attacks.
Cool.
All right, that's my turn. But I'll post up in front of them, trying to be a good shield for my buddy Barnaby and Dottie.
Did you add your dex bonus?
I did. Yeah, I just didn't get a good
You just
hit
rolled
on those.
Okay. Are you
I just rolled
doubling
really
the dice or doubling the damage
Doubling the
on
dice.
Okay.
Doubling the dice. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope, I just had really bad ones.
Gotcha. Okay.
That
cool.
sucks.
Brian is asking. I thought it was fine, but Brian thinks that's low.
I agree, Brian. I agree, Brian.
I thought it was great. I thought it was plenty of damage.
Who would think that?
Very nice. All right. Sir Lucky is up. Let's see if I can move. First, I'm going to roll against the curse.
Yay!
Holy moly. That's
no.
7 total.
Okay.
And then let's roll against... If I do nothing...
Okay.
If he can do nothing because of the curse...
Mm-hmm.
It wastes its action. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I'm still going to roll for...
Hold person.
Hold person. That's another 7 total.
Mm.
Holy moly.
The vibes are on outside tonight. The whole person, there's just like little black cats just going around him right now. And no one knows where they're coming from.
Meow.
You hear
There's just, like a ladder over him.
You hear a scream from the corner. Sphincter has forsaken us! As you see somebody's dagger, like, stabbing them in the chest over and over.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's a bummer, dude.
That's a bummer, dude.
Okay. Next up is Dottie. Dottie, what you got?
Okay. Well, I'm going to do my very best to whisper while my jaws mush, essentially. And I'm going to, like, try to say things into his brain that cause him to feel crazy. Like, hey, buddy, you're close
I'm so
too,
sorry.
so stop.
I didn't roll the
Isn't it
4d4,
whispers?
but yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll roll that out.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, no, it's the 44.
You want to roll that, Rick?
Yeah.
44?
Yeah, I got it.
Just so you can see how
Yeah.
much damage he's taken before you roll your damaging spell. Ken, sorry.
That's 10
that's
damage.
fine.
10 necrotic damage.
Okay. I feel like it's pretty hard to make necrotic damage non-lethal. Technically, it's from a melee attack. So I'll still allow it. But yeah, okay. But he's not down yet. But all right, so Dottie, that is another wisdom save, I believe.
It is, and, like, we like Alan, right? So,
Alan's great.
yeah, we don't want to kill Alan.
Some of the people who, like, would have challenged Sir George, or, like, Prince George, a lot of them are like, yeah, but really it's, like, kind of Alan running things a lot of the time. And that prevented them from challenging him.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
and sorry, real quick, they can make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw to end the wounding effects.
Ooh, that is a pass.
Okay.
Yeah, that is, with Alan's con, that's a 16.
Gotcha. Okay.
Don't really want to hurt this guy too bad. I'm gonna try doing it at just first level,
Okay.
since I can't do it at psychic damage is just always gonna be lethal no matter what, right? So
I mean, yeah, it's not a melee attack, so yeah. He got a 10.
okay, so that's a fail. So you're gonna take 3d6 psychic damage and immediately use your reaction, if available, to move as far as your speed allows away from me.
He is paralyzed, so he's not able to use a reaction.
Gonna move. Okay, great. Regardless, it's gonna take this damage. Okay, that is 10 total psychic damage.
Okay. You see just the self-righteous fury on Alan's familiar face, but it's not a face he's ever made. You see the self-righteous fury of Sir Lucky, and you see blood run down his nose, run down his ears. He is bloodied.
Hey, Alan, you should stop. Please stop attacking us. It's not very nice. Also, here's a headache.
Sir Lucky, if he could scream, he would scream, ASMR is one of the greatest evils!
Maybe if I just give you a scalp massage.
We're doing some ASMR D&D.
Okay, we are at the top of the round. We are going to... you guys know that, like, as this fire starts burning all over the place, and as these, like, rogue cursed items just start wreaking havoc, you get the sense this is not a safe place to be.
How big is the room?
The common room is pretty big.
How big is pretty big?
Bigger than Battle Mage for sure. Way bigger.
How much space
Probably
is the
4
fire
Battle
occupying?
Mages.
How much space area is a fire affecting?
Ooh. At this point, because it kind of just started, but it caught quick, I'm gonna say, like, you know, like big tapestries?
Uh-huh.
2 of those worth.
Okay, and they're right next to each
across
other?
the room. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably like 30 feet total.
Stunning. So then I'm going to... Is Strange in that 30-foot cube?
In the cube?
I'm gonna cast Create Water.
Ooh, that's
to put
clever.
out those flames. And I also want to give water to him to breathe.
That's so clever
So
that
smart.
yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
So I'm gonna look at my duplicity, and I'm like, you keep control of making sure he stays. And so my duplicity is like, yeah, and just maintains this like telekinetic freezingness.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna turn my back to him because like he's nothing now, and just like just start swirling and swirling and swirling and create water at first level in a 30-foot cube. And as I do, I look over to Strange and I was like, "Open your mouth!" As I cast Create Water at first level.
In like some sort of like kind of like, I don't know, Cronenberg-esque type thing going on. He's like, and it's really kind of his mandibles opening up. It's really kind of disturbing.
You see a person that's like collapsed on the ground. It's the hunky bartender.
Oh, no!
He looks up and he says, "I'm cursed to understand Thrycreen biology. Open your pits.
Oh,
I know too much." And you see he's like grasping at his head.
Fingertips
That's
scraping
so
across the surface
silly.
of my mind. Yeah.
And then I think I'm gonna move over to Dottie and kind of just help her up. I'm gonna help maneuver her.
Oof. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you know, that's what friends are for.
Yeah. Yeah.
I carapace a lot about you guys.
I carapace a lot about you, too.
Yes.
adorable.
Thank you for the water.
Yeah. And then I hold my shield out to you guys because all of us have the carapace along our armor and stuff, and I was like, we're in this together. As I'm helping my friends.
Oh.
That's nice.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. It is the
So the fire's out now, right?
Huh? The fire's
Fire's
out. Yeah.
out. Stunning.
You do see this
Nice work.
torch is still burning. It seems like
Sure.
water can't put it out. But you see, like, he looks to you, like, thankful. Like, okay, I'll stay in the water.
Yeah. Yes.
As it's, like, creating gouts of flame that are being fought by your water, by your rain that you've created.
I love this spell, and there's a reason I always have it prepared.
It's always good.
Came in real handy right now.
Mhm.
Okay, it is Curse Layer action.
Oof.
You look at one of your fellow thieves, who, as he adjusts his belt, you see, like, the belt turns like there's a reddish glow to it, and he looks up and his eyes are glowing red. And he slowly walks over to the side of the room, grabs a lever, and pulls it. And you immediately feel the floor dip about 2 inches. You feel the stone on the floor start to get a little bit greasy. And you hear a tick, 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 as you know the trap in this room. You have 6 seconds before you fall
round.
into a spiky pit trap.
Oh no.
So there's a lot of friends that need saving, but also there's your own lives that need saving.
Yeah.
And you have until it comes back around to the curse round before that happens, and then another curse does some shit.
Okay.
Stranger, come knocking. You are up. What are you doing?
Okay. All right. Okay. I am going to, noticing that there is the pit trap, and then thinking to myself that humanoids are silly to put this sort of thing in a room like this. I
Fair.
will. Yes, I will.
It's
Now
a
that
thieves
I'm.
guild. There's got to be traps everywhere.
That's true. But now that I am soaked and I can breathe through my pits in my skin, which is the greatest sentence I've ever said in my life, I will toss aside the cups of water that I have, and I will go in and grapple Sir Lucky, and I will try to basically move him using my movement to hopefully. I don't know if can I grapple and then move. Gosh, I'm so bad with grapple rules. I always have to look
Yeah, so you can, because he's paralyzed, you can grapple for free. He can't make the opposing check.
So,
and then you can move like half speed.
Okay. I guess
I'll
at
also
half
say,
speed.
Because he's paralyzed and he can't resist, you could like kind of just pull that sword out of his hand.
Oh. All right. Would that constitute an action? Like grapple is an action. Like
I would say it's like an attack, like an attack equivalent, like shoving or grappling.
Okay. So can I? Because right now I'm like, my plan is to try to extricate him to a safe spot so he doesn't fall into the pit trap, along with myself. And so, I guess in terms of the action economy, what would that look like? Is it automatic grapple because I don't have to roll, but that's an action, correct?
Do you have 2 attacks?
I have 2 attacks.
Yeah. So you could grapple with 1 attack. You could disarm with the other attack, and then you could move at half speed.
Okay. All right. That's what I'll do then. So I will grapple to start, to basically just use my hands to kind of like, I'm a small guy, but I'm strong, or strongish. At least pick him up and then try to, but then I'll reach up and try to grab the sword out of his hand as well. What should I do for that?
Because he's paralyzed, because your team has been crushing it, you grab him with one of your hands. You don't have your hands wrapped up and breathing anymore.
Okay.
You're able to pull him 15 feet, which we're doing theater of the mind. We'll say that's just out of range
20
of the pit
feet.
Trap.
20 feet.
You can move. Oh yeah, because you're fast. Because you're
my barbarian speed is 40 feet. So.
Whoa.
Yeah. Hello, heroes of Evermore.
Hi. How's it going, Morgan?
So you can grab Sir Lucky / Alan. You can pull the sword out of his hand. You can move 20 feet, which is even an extra 5 feet out of the range of this trap. And you now have a Vorpal longsword.
Cursed.
In one of your hands.
Vorpal longsword.
It's cursed. It's cursed.
You immediately hear in your head, "You scoundrel! You vile monster! How dare you hold me in this way?"
Hello, my name is Stranger Come Knocking. It is a pleasure to meet you. But you are hurting one of my friends.
Oh,
I'm sorry. But
How can you be so nonchalant about this, you filthy casual?
Filthy casual?
I'm enraged. As I say it like that.
That's good stuff. Rick, take a inspiration. That's good.
Rick. Oh, it's so
I'm
funny,
enraged.
dude.
I am enraged.
Dude, you're such
But
a fun
did I
time.
extricate ourselves away from the trap?
Yeah, so you
Enough?
and Alan are not above the pit trap.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
mostly
so
the center
I'll-
of the room that you guys were kind of centered on, but you're able to get out of there.
I'll kind of use one of my extra like arms to try to sheathe the Vorpal sword, and just to kind of shut it up so I don't actually directly touch it.
Okay.
Just for safekeeping. Okay.
Very nice. Yeah, I will say you saw him like talking to the sword for a full hour and seemed to be himself. The problem came when he attuned to it.
Right.
Consummated it.
He consummated it.
Yeah, you consummated it.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can't
so
be doing that.
it is now the body of Alan's
Not in public.
turn to roll against. Okay, technically it's still the mind of Sir Lucky. Ooh, that's a
Right.
15. Ken.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. So on this turn, he can potentially take an action if he's
No,
not
at the end of
paralyzed.
his turn, he has to do hold person.
Yeah, exactly. And create water isn't concentration.
It is not concentration.
That's awesome.
That's it on the first roll. That's a natural one.
Hey.
Woohoo!
So, what foul spell has your devilish companion, if you can even call him that, partner in crime? What has he done to me? In your mind, you hear this stranger.
Yeah, it's magic stuff. It's I don't know. I usually hit things. That's my thing.
I have slain a dragon, you foul beast. You think I can't defeat the lot of you?
I mean, one, that's a little bit hurtful, but two, I'm not a dragon. I'm a Thrycreen, and I'm very proud of that fact. We're
I don't know what that
proud
is.
and
You're a
proud.
thief, right? It's a thieves guild. You're a foul beast, along with your
I mean,
friends.
we have a different view on wealth and sharing. Is that everything belongs to the brood, and so technically, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is ours. So yeah.
I seek to reestablish the status quo of my time.
Okay.
Oh, God, yuck.
Yeah. No,
Let me
that's
go.
not what we.
Let me go.
God, this guy's really, really annoying. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put that away, and then I like kind of put all four of my arms on my hips and say, "This thing's really bugging me, guys. I am shaking with rage right now,
Would you say a
He
lot of
says-
things bug you?
vibrating with rage."
Ooh, and I don't know how you're gonna top that burst of emotion, Dottie, but you are up.
Gosh.
I'm holding you up.
Thank
You and your squishy milk body.
My squish.
You're like a bag of milk. Isn't that what they do in Canada?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. I have like the 50 feet of rope. Can I?
You and I were thinking the exact same thing.
Heck yeah. Maybe that means we can do it together and get advantage
Because
on
my
this.
turn would be next, theoretically.
Theoretically.
Could we do a thing together?
I would say yes, except now there's technically some people in between that are doing stuff.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Okay. Well then in that case, I would like to tie my rope to my rapier and like just to have some heft and something to like grab on and like whirl it around and throw it at like is there like a pillar in this room or something that it could like grab onto?
You're trying to Indiana Jones whip?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
pulling out, I would say, is object interaction.
Okay.
I'll let you tie and throw as your bonus action and action. So that would be your
God bless you.
Whole turn.
That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I just don't want us to fall into this pit. So that's what I would like to do, and I would like to be holding on.
Just moving 20 feet will get you out of the pit range.
Oh.
It's just more there's other thieves that are potentially going to fall in. And also, this room keeps getting more and more dangerous as more and more curses start to affect you guys.
Okay, well then if I'm not worried about falling in, and it's only 20 feet, then I'm just going to be like, can you take my milky body away from here? Can I move 20 feet away from here? Can I just move? Like,
yeah.
It made it, the curse made it sound like I couldn't move very well, but
you kind of slurp when you move, but you can still move your full speed.
You're slugging.
Oh. And not in the skincare way.
Well, like, you know that, like 50s cartoons where everyone like bounces, like walks to music and they're so exaggerated? That's kind of how you're walking. Like, just so...
Points have a walking speed.
just so
such
glorpy.
Exaggerated movement. So gloopy.
All right. So gloopy, so glorpy. Well then... well, everything I was gonna do doesn't matter anymore. So I would like to. Do I see anyone else running at us? You said there might be other people coming into play here soon. So can I be proactive, or should I hold an action?
You see the one person who pulled the lever.
Right.
You see behind him multiple people with eyes that are red. And as your eyes kind of like focus on these people, it's hard to because it looks like shadows behind them.
Okay.
And it's more humanoid shapes that are shifting and...
Okay. Follow-up question. How far away is this lever from us? And do I also... These are the follow-up questions. And do I know... if pushing the lever back would stop the trap from going off.
Ooh. I'll say the lever is about 50 feet away from you.
Okay.
And I think you would know that, yes, undoing the lever would stop the pit trap from going off, but also this person is not just going to let you do that.
Right. Okay. Can I... So if I move my 30 feet towards the lever...
Okay. You're out of the pit trap zone.
Great. Can I then use Mage Hand to go an additional 20 feet and push the lever... Or try to push the lever back, if they're not just holding it in place. I'm assuming they just, like, flipped it down and then, like... We're like, ha!
Interesting. So it's 5 pounds of strength versus... They're still holding it down.
Okay.
So 5 pounds of strength. So I'll give you like a -3 to the strength roll of your mage hand. If you want to do an opposed strength check.
Pounds is the maximum for my mage hand. So okay, so strength check for my mage hand.
Yeah, so this is gonna be your action,
right?
And it's gonna try to lift it. And your mage hand, you're just focusing so hard on flipping this back up. Meanwhile, this clearly like possessed thief is trying to hold it down.
So yeah, this like swirly, purpley hand comes like starts flying out from my hands, but it's kind of like gloopy looking. It seems to like be dripping a little bit now
Okay.
as it like moves forward, which is not normal.
You're
You're like
Tail.
a muck from Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah, basically. So all right, so I need to roll. Is it? What? So just oppose strength checks? Yes. What?
Yeah.
I don't know what modifier to use. I don't know. I feel like my turn is taking forever
-3
to
for
fire.
your mage hand.
Minus.
Because it
Okay,
can
that's fair.
lift a tiny amount.
It's worth a shot if
It's
I'm
worth a
saving
shot.
my friends,
Uh-huh.
the brood. Okay, here we go. -3. That's a 9, but I'll use my inspiration for my prop work earlier.
What's your die for that?
For my mage hand?
No, for your. Oh, you're trying to roll again. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now. I have a 15 total.
So I
So you
need
need
to
to roll
get.
an
18, 19, or 20.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
It's possible. There's
Inspiration for one night,
15%
baby.
chance.
Do it. The vibes are vibing.
I'm surviving. That's a 19.
No way.
The vibes, you guys, the vibes.
Yeah. I don't know
That's
if you can see that.
The
incredible.
clear vibes.
That's so incredible. I think that as your mage hand, your gloopy mage hand goes up, as it gloops around, you don't mean to, but it sort of also wraps around the hand of this thief that's possessed by this unknown darkness, and the hand wraps around, and as the mage hand sort of interlaces its fingers with the creature, you see it look confused, and then you see it and its shadows forming behind it, like kind of tweak their head and then just sort of disappear. And you see the thief shake his head. Oh, what's happening? And he starts sprinting out and he starts running away as the lever goes up.
Okay, thank you.
You see the
Oh,
belt
good.
drop to the ground.
Okay. Okay. I'm just kind of
Wow,
standing
what
there
a
like Thank you for answering all my questions and your patience with me.
Of course, you saved a lot of lives there.
So many people. The vibes are vibing.
The vibe's reviving. And I'm so glad I had inspiration.
Okay.
It pays to be silly.
At the top of the round, Barnaby,
Uh-huh.
it seems like all of the threats are kind of neutralized at the moment, other than the people who are already gone.
Uh-huh.
And then you turn. And before you, you see, hanging from the ceiling, like a freaking spider vampire monster, with fangs that are elongated to below his chin, you see Stinky Dave. And he's going to drop onto you and try to bite through the top of your skull.
Oh my god, Stinky
Oh.
Dave.
That's
Says,
that's
"I'm
stinky
nastier
behavior.
now. Call me Nasty Dave. What's your 16 is your passive perception?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll with advantage. Okay, that is a 23 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, you removed curse, right?
I did.
That's humongous,
Yeah.
because you're not taking a triple damage sneak attack as your heart has retracted back into your chest.
Hey, yeah. Yeah, that looked very serious.
What's
my heart was
more horrific,
literally-
that happening or coming back again? I'm not sure. Zippering or unzippering.
Okay. So that is 24 points of damage. Imagine if it was
Oh my god!
Whoa.
73? 72?
Jeez.
That's a lot. If it
As
was
he
72
bites-
damage, that would have killed me outright.
Yeah, oof. As he bites into your skull, you feel one of his teeth kind of chip off, but the other tooth gets into the top of the head, and you can feel it boring through your skull.
Uh-huh.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hello.
19.
19 is fantastic. No additional effects. You feel it trying to bore through your skull, and it does not quite make it through. And you kind of shake him off, and he lands at your side. He says, "I'm not done with you. I challenge all three of you to a duel.
Ugly?
Single-handedly!"
He's much
You
more
literally
handsome
used
now.
both of your hands. And your mouth.
I didn't even
Freak.
use my hands. Just wait till you see what I do with them.
We're not
and-
consummating anymore.
as he's threatening me, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Ooh,
Nice,
okay.
nice. Smart.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All
And
right.
then I'm going to use my action to... Hold on. Change the order. I'm going to use my action,
Yes. Smart.
yes, to Sacred Flame. So
Okay.
I need a deck save.
Okay. Deck save. He's so good at that.
Oof.
And I got a 13. I rolled
Stunning.
so
Incredible,
bad.
breathtaking. He's going to take 8 radiant damage.
Okay, you see with
And-
his like cursed form. You said 8?
8.
He takes 16 points of damage.
A.
Nice.
And then as I do that, can I object interaction take the tooth out of my head?
One tooth kind of chipped off, and one because you
Oh.
passed the con save, he didn't
Okay.
bore into your head, so there's no tooth in your head.
Cool, cool. Never mind then. Then bonus action Sanctuary. And that's my turn. I'm gonna run
Nice.
towards the exit.
All right.
I'm running to my friend.
As you are running that way, you
Oh.
run past.
Well, I need to make a con save for hold person.
Mm.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice,
The Gucci
nice,
babe.
nice.
The Gucci.
That's a held person.
Yeah.
That person? Held.
Held.
Okay. As you are running past, you are going to take an opportunity attack from Mo, who
Oh,
is
God.
now less, as he is about the size of this. He's like 2 inches tall. As his curse is, he shrunk down to this big.
Wow, what a curse.
You have to make a wisdom save against Sanctuary.
Oh, okay, good call. I rolled an attack roll, so that's gonna hit for sure. But let's see if I can hit. Yeah, that's 1,000,000 on the sanctuary. That's 21.
Christopher, why do you want to kill me?
Yeah, Christopher, stop trying to kill my friend.
Because I love to do 1 damage from a 2-inch tall boy. as he
Yeah, but
stabs
for
your
a
foot.
con save.
Huh?
For concentration on hold person.
Yeah.
I didn't roll that yet.
Yes, but I am maintaining concentration on it.
Oh, yeah. You gotta roll a 10 for sure.
I'm so mad at you, Christopher.
You chose to run past Mo.
I'm getting away.
Les
How was I
Mo.
supposed to know Les was down there?
Lil Mo, he's hard to see normally, and now he's tiny, so...
That's a 5 on my concentration.
I should have
so
rolled
he can move
advantage.
again.
I'm gonna see if I crit and do 2 damage. No, I didn't crit and do 2 damage.
Concentration is dropped, but I am now walked away.
Okay. You're over there. You also look over and you see Sorrowful Dave, and you just see him weeping in a corner.
Oh.
Poor sorrowful Dave.
As
First you killed Charles the Wizard, and now you're making sorrowful Dave actually sorrowful?
I know I'm cruel.
God is cruel.
Alright, anything else, Danny?
No, that is my whole turn.
Okay, it is Curse's turn. But you guys are in round 3.
Yeah.
You see the cleric in the corner raising his hands, and he's going to try to divine intervention
Okay, let's go.
to break all these curses.
Can I offer him vibes to give him better odds?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Offer him vibes.
All
As a
right.
fellow cleric.
You love it.
He's not level. He's not level 46, so that's a fail.
Dang it.
But if he was a level 20, it would succeed anyway. Is he level 20?
No.
Dang it. Well, I don't know. It's worth an ask.
It's worth an ask.
Okay, Sir
Ask
Lucky.
everything.
I think he's not. Oh, actually, let's see if he does nothing.
He's
on the
not held
turn.
anymore.
He's not held, but he's also doing nothing with his action. You're still concentrating, right, Dottie?
Yes, wait. Yeah, what would I be concentrating on? I don't think I'd be concentrating
Bestow
on
curse.
Bestow
anything.
curse.
No, because that he succeeded on the wisdom saving throw.
On what?
On the bestow curse on
That breaks the spell?
Yeah.
I also don't know how bestow curse works.
Let me look again. Remove curse spell ends this effect. So okay. If it fails, it wastes that action doing nothing. Okay, then never mind. I am still concentrating on that.
Yeah.
It just stays up for a minute.
Learning. Cool.
Cool.
Great. Then yes.
All right, so he wastes his turn doing nothing. Dottie, you are up. You
Excellent.
notice this vampiric version of now Nasty Dave.
Yuck.
Yeah. Okay. Can I?
Was it my turn?
Yeah. Yes. I feel like it is.
It is
Strange's turn.
absolutely your turn.
Okay.
I totally skipped.
Just checking.
You were supposed to be
Yeah,
after,
okay.
after the divine intervention.
Okay. Sorry. All right. Yeah, so now that I have taken the Vorpal sword and sheathed it, I'm not using it.
Nice.
I will then find Nasty Dave and say, "Oh, you've gotten a lot more handsome," as I charge up, but you are attacking my friend, and I cannot allow that. My broodmate, as I come charging up with my raucous war cry of angry bug noises, and
So many clicks.
yeah, clicking, and then I'll attack this guy.
This is the ASMR episode.
It is.
Found creature,
All right.
making your
All right.
brain tickling clicks.
Yes, I'm sorry to besmirch such a wondrous visage as yours. That's a 18 to hit on the first
18
attack.
on Nasty Dave hits.
Nasty.
Nice.
Okay. And I'll roll a second
Nasty.
one. That's going to be a 19, so that should hit as well.
Ooh, yeah. That's Dave if you're nasty.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so first damage is going to be 10. And he's going to get a wound from in addition to that.
Very nice.
And then the second one is a 15
15 damage?
damage. 15 damage. And then, oh, sorry, and then add 4 damage to that, because I keep forgetting to add the raging damage.
Very nice. He looks bloodied.
Okay, and then his next turn, gotta do the saves for he'll take 44 damage and then do the save to not be wounded anymore. And
Very
yeah, I'll
nice.
just kind of post up and try to try to get it interposed between Barnaby and him, just to kind of throw my, I would say meat shield, but more like a cockroach shield at this point. So yeah. All right, then that'll be my turn.
Very nice. Okay. Now it's Dottie's turn.
Great. I have more questions again. How far away is is Sorrowful Dave? Who's actually now Sorrowful?
From you, I'll say like 20-ish feet.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to, first things first, cast Dissonant Whispers at second level, at Sneaky, Stinky, Angry Dave.
Yeah, sneaky,
And,
stinky, nasty Dave.
Sneaky, Stinky, Nasty Dave. Hey, Stinky, Sneaky, Nasty Dave. I need you to just go away, please. Just please stop being you and everything that you are. And now Dissonant Whisper him. Dissonant Whispers him, so I need a wisdom save, please.
I got a 15 total.
Beats it. Okay, but you'll still take half of this. Okay, so that is an 11, half to 5, right?
Okay.
And then, so 11,
He looks
5
badly
psychic
beaten.
damage. Okay, and then I would like to slurp over to Sorrowful Dave and just like pat him on the back and be like, "It's okay, buddy. We're gonna get out of here and we're gonna make it and we'll be fine."
You see, he's crying and he says, "I'm just a puppet for my mean friend. I have no spine in my friend group. They're all toxic. Every day I wanted to say, hey, could I join your group instead? I want to be on a different group."
As someone who doesn't really have much of a spine right now either, I do get it.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wow, way to mention you don't have a spine when you actually do in front of a person who doesn't. That's hateful.
That was so good. His curse
dangerous.
immediately breaks and he hugs you. And he,
Oh,
in his like joy, he kind of like squeezes a little bit too hard, so you kind of like squish. You kind of like hourglass, like gummy bear out.
whoa, buddy. Okay, yes. Come join our team. It's better. It'll
Thank
be better.
you.
Yeah, we think you're nice and that you've been in a bad situation. So
He immediately, like, you see somebody about to cast. You see somebody about to cast Fireball in the room, and he counterspells it.
all right. Okay. So that I think is my full turn.
Very nicely done.
Thank you.
Nasty Dave is a nasty boy. And he looks over to Sorrowful Dave and he says,
No.
"You turncoat. You coward. I'll show you what it means to be a Dave." And I think he's going to go for Barnaby again, who is the lowest health, I imagine.
Correct. But you have to make a wisdom save.
That's a great point.
I'm sanctuaried.
That's a 14.
Fails.
Okay. Then in that case, he's going to have to go for...
I think I've done the most amount of damage, so...
True. But also, he's
Nasty.
a nasty boy. So I'm just going to roll an attack roll. If it's odd, I'm going for Dottie. If it's even, I'm going for Stranger. But I will also use that as the attack roll.
Okay.
That is odd. It's going for Dottie, and that's a 25 to hit. I rolled
misses.
so high. So...
Wow. Good for you. I'm happy for you.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, no, I don't like that noise you just made.
Oh, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As that is 10. Okay.
Okay. Not bad. Okay, that's a 19 con save.
19 is very good.
Okay.
So you take 26 points of damage, but there's no other effect. As he goes to bite through you.
Ow!
He pops your little milk sack.
You see the marrow spilling out of your arm as he bites through your forearm.
Oh, no. And I'm just trying to keep it in. Just using my changeling skin to... it takes a whole action, but...
Okay.
Oh! And then I did save on the... I made my concentration check.
Very nice. And then as his bonus action, he's going to use a preternatural leap and launch up to the ceiling, and you see him hanging up on the ceiling.
That's so creepy.
Yeah, you do get to make a... Have you used a reaction? I don't think so, right?
No.
You can make an attack of opportunity.
Thank you.
Can I?
Yeah? That makes sense. You were right next to him.
And I forgot, on his turn he needed to take 44 damage.
Oh shit! Is that is that at the start of his turn? You might not have
the
taken
wound.
Damage. At the start of his turn. So yeah, roll that.
That's a total of 8.
Okay. So yeah. Oh my god, he's hanging by a thread. And you guys both get to make opportunity attacks.
Okay. I mean, I didn't.
Says, I will rule this guild with an iron fang.
Would you allow me to say I've been holding my rapier while I've been casting spells with my other hand this whole time? Because I didn't mention it before, so I don't understand if it
do
was
you
a
have
no.
do you have both hands occupied otherwise?
No.
Yeah.
So.
What else
Cool.
would be in there? Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I just didn't describe it before. All right. Oh, that's a crit!
Vibes, baby, vibes.
The vibes are vibing!
Wow.
Okay, that means I get to do 2d8 minus 2 damage. Wow.
That's
It's a
pretty
big
good.
day for little Kenzie.
Love it.
All right. Cool. We'll do these ones.
Stranger, you want to roll your attack roll too? What'd you get?
Yeah, I got a 22.
Oh yeah, that's a hit too.
Okay,
and
that's...
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go for it. The suspense
14
is
damage.
killing me.
14 damage.
14. Okay.
And I did 6.
6. That's
Damage.
20 damage.
Teamwork.
He had 2 health left. You guys did 10 times more than you needed to. How do the both of you combined want to pincer kill Nasty Dave as he has challenged you to a duel? It is totally within your rights to kill him.
I'll do my Thrycreen threat display. Have you seen those bugs that just like kind of pop up their wings? They're like and like really look intimidating and big. And then I'll use that to like lift up Dottie to like to help out with the final little stroke on that. And then I'll also like it'll be like this like beautiful but also incredibly disturbing as this like small bug helps lift up and with 2 arms the kind of blobby form of Dottie as both our rapiers simultaneously strike out and hit the rebounding form of the Nasty Dave.
Yeah, and I'm like with holding my rapier with one arm and the other arm is like holding the like spurting out bone marrow at the same time. Like,
it is disgusting.
Mm-hmm. But after I do it,
in
I'm
that
like,
springiness, you find extra
lot of
strength,
power.
and it's like one of those like super high energy springs that takes so much weight, and as your arm flops forward, stabbing into him, you see it pierces through his heart, and he is finished. As you all look at the chaos that has unfolded around you, it's mostly subsided. There's a few people just kind of flopping around on the ground. There's a few people that are kind of like glowing in this like red color. You see that some weird shadows have kind of like gone into the walls, and you see the base itself is kind of pulsing in energy that seems to be, as you're feeling it, it's not just stranger come knocking that's starting to suffocate. This place doesn't feel safe. So, and are you going to bail, or are you going to grab... We're out of initiative. Are you going to bail, or are you going to grab as many people as you can and try to pull them out? What are you doing as you're in this clearly hostile place?
How is Alan looking?
Alan looks messed up. As stranger come knocking kind of ran away, you notice that like the effect, the power that Sir Lucky had over him seems to diminish like rapidly. It seems like the sword has to be very close to him for it to control him.
Okay. I'm gonna go for him.
Okay.
And help him out, and then I'm gonna say we need to get as many people out of here as we can. And like kind of like start this like chain of people just helping each other up, and we can just like what's the word when you pass things down a person?
Begging?
What?
Sandbagging?
Is that what it is?
Like the fireman passing like
When,
assembly line?
Assembly
Assembly line.
Of just people. Just trying to help each other out.
Sure. Yeah, for like the most affected, you see the Cleric start casting Remove Curse on them with his remaining spell slots. He doesn't have a ton to spread around.
I'm gonna give... Ooh. Who do I give one? I have 1 third level left. I think... How is he breathing? If he's still
it should
wet?
definitely go to him.
I think the water's kind of washed off my carapace right now, so I'm like busy rushing to find more water to dump on my skin.
Mm-hmm.
Because
he
can still move.
I'll say the bartender is like splashing you with water. He's like so ripped. He's got like buckets of water, so he's splashing you with it. But as he's doing it, he has the deep knowledge of thrycreens, and so he's also vomiting as he's doing it. But he's like, "It's fine, it's fine. I know too much."
Yes, keep my cloaca covered in water.
Oh my god.
It's like I could see through you.
Dottie is still capable of movement, right, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Cool.
it should go to him for sure.
I'm gonna remove Curse on Strange, so he can breathe.
Okay.
My last 3rd level spell.
Okay.
I like
But like tomorrow, right? Tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow for sure.
Great.
Yeah.
It's okay. We need to get to everyone else. Yes, I agree with
yeah.
Barnaby. We need to get everyone out of here.
Helping out
And
as
then-
many people as we can.
You feel
And then I'll try to encourage them to go as I like keep my threat display up, and I'm like, get out of here, and like try to chase them out.
you're chasing everyone out.
Rude!
I will say, as you are like one of the last people left, pushing everybody out, you do feel kind of a pull on yourself, like pulling you back into the common room. And as you look behind you, you see an orb with a galaxy inside of it, slowly rolling towards you. And you see it just kind of the light warp around it. You're able to move quick enough that you get out of its pull. And as you get out of the door, you see, and you slam it behind you, you see the door sort of like a chunk come off of it and shoot away from you. And then
It's
the
gonna
windows breaking.
implode.
And you see, as you all keep running and running, your headquarters, which was underneath a laundry shop. You see the laundry room collapse and crunch and implode. And there's a pop. And in the middle of this crater where it was, you see this orb. And it starts to roll. And you see the ground around it shift and collapse and crunch and pop. And you just see this crater going deeper and deeper and deeper. And you guys are safe for now.
Could I have thrown the Vorpal sword at it?
Ooh, smart.
You absolutely can.
Should I make an attack roll, or
No, you can just do
it'll
it.
automatically hit? Yeah.
The effect of it
I'll
is...
unsheath it and then show, and I hear its like its voice in my head as I'm like, bye.
Scallywag! I will give you justice. Ah! And you see
Smart move.
Alan come to. What? Where are we? Where's
Hi,
Prince
Al.
George?
Being the creature of comfort that I am, my bug face is in his face and saying, "Are you okay, Alan? Alan, are you okay? Are you okay, Alan?"
Yeah.
It's like this big old
we're
bug
just
face
outside
in
of the
your
base. I'll be fine once me and
You have
George
chopped
are...
Prince George's head off under the effect of the sword.
You see him pass out.
Yeah, we
He's
really
having one of
got.
those hallucinations again.
We've got to work on your bedside manner, buddy.
Yes. Beds. Yes, I know what those are now.
Oh.
We can ask one of the clerics to help him tomorrow, maybe? We can steal some diamonds.
Perfect. Unless they have a diamond right now. Imagine all of that went down in just under a minute.
Yeah.
You see the cleric turn to you all. he says, I'm glad we got as many as we did out. You look around and you see a bunch of, like, cursed thieves in this, like, alleyway. Alright. Oh, well, yes, I can take care of Alan. We can rebuild. We're going to be... And then you see an asterisk rip open in his face, and like a Demogorgon from Stranger Things, his face unravels, and he goes to bite all of you, and that's where we're going to end the night.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
What? Chris! He should have removed curse on himself. You gotta put your own mask on before helping others.
Yeah, I thought his curse wasn't that bad.
He was wrong.
Yeah. Dang, imagine if the... Okay, oh yeah, and that's where we're going to end the night. So, thank you, everybody. Yeah, imagine if the Divine Intervention worked. That would have been cool.
Wow, I wish.
Great.
Yeah.
My first thought was to Divine Intervention, but I was like, wait, I'm only level 5.
Yes. When you rolled a 14 on just the random dice roll he wanted you to make, and I was like, that would have been a Divine Intervention for a lot of lower level-ish clerics.
Yep.
And that's all I think about every time.
Anytime I roll low on a D100, I'm like, that's a Divine Intervention.
That's so funny.
Yep. As someone who's never gotten one other than at level 20.
I've gotten it twice.
Yeah.
Are you
Like,
counting the
not
one
at level 20?
with the...
Not at level 20. I haven't done it at level 20.
Are you counting the one at Jeremy's table that time where you were like, can I persuade you to let me do it this way instead?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was like-
This was one in Theris that Carter ran
Okay.
on PlayShift, which you can all go back and watch.
Yeah, everyone go to our YouTube. Check out we have every play shift we've ever done except for one technologically messed up one.
Look, the people on that were so awesome. Thank you,
Yeah.
Chris.
They were.
Thank you, Danny.
That was a
Thank you,
great time.
Billy. Thank you, Audrey. But no one, I can't imagine anyone would want to sit and watch that. And I didn't feel like editing it. So
Fair.
Yeah, it's
thank
totally
you.
Thank
The
you
third
everybody
Divine
for
Intervention
watching.
was in Raxnia.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do a highlight. If anyone wants to ask questions in the chat, we could talk about it. And then let's do some highlights, lowlights, thoughts, and wrap up. I mean, it's not early, but maybe a little earlier than normal. Yeah, we'll start over here with Danny. Highlights, lowlights, thoughts.
You know I love anything that has to do with D&D and thievery.
What a rhyme.
Yeah. I love Trickster Clerics. I love that we were a little thieving gang, but none of us were rogues.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Very fun. Very fun. I love that we used the Carapace to be kind of just like our
Everything.
basically. And I loved, like, immediately the three of us are just like ride or die best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's reduce, reuse, recycle right there.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. That's fun. Love playing with Rick as a player. Doesn't happen
Yeah.
very often, but when it does, what a treat, what a dream. Control water at first level, putting out the fires, and giving my friend breathable substance.
That's huge.
Yeah.
The curses were fun. Alan and Prince George being in love is really cute. And then me saying I was a prince without knowing that there was going to be thievery from the castle. Wow. We're drift compatible, Christopher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, tonight was very fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
We'll
me.
go over to Rick. We'll go clockwise.
Yeah, I mean, the premise of stealing, it's like, wow, there's this vault and there's like no protections around it. It's great. We got everything out of it, and they all end up being cursed items. I'm like, that's, I don't know. I wouldn't even expect that, but that makes a lot of sense. I loved it. There's that, and then Blob Dottie is and the incredible voice that Kenz did with it.
Thank you.
Just had me rolling every single time you said something. I loved it. It's like you're supposed to be like this, like the face, the like slick like changeling and all this, and you're just like, I'm just a big blob right now. Sorry guys, I'll come over as much as I can. And it got me. So yeah, those are definitely my two highlights. And yeah, no, I never didn't have any lowlights. I loved all of it. So
yes.
Thank you, Almond Milk Hotel, a very special person to me. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my god.
Aw.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. That's Jess.
A very special person to me.
Wow.
That was
She's
very
even
cute.
more special to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I thank you, Rick. That was great. Yeah, Kenz.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, what a crazy fun session. Okay. I absolutely loved Strange. What a silly creature.
What a silly
Humanoid guy.
it's just a silly little guy.
Just a silly little guy. And I loved all the like bug stuff that you were doing with him too. Like asking
Both of you,
people.
all three of you, immediately. Hey.
Can you tell who the 3 DMs are?
Hey.
All performance.
Yeah, my cheeks hurt from laughing and smiling so hard tonight. So that's a highlight. Yeah, that too. Yeah. I used to do a Dr. Zoidberg voice where I'd stick a spoon in my cheek, and like it was perfect. And I was looking around for a spoon to make it happen, and I didn't have a spoon, so I tried my straw, and it was just blah. But getting a chance to be super silly was very fun. I thought everybody played super smart. I thought, like, Danny, you were like on it with that water for sure right off the bat. I loved I love the connection questions at the top every time. And wow, what a fun silly story, Chris. What a turn. What a good plot twisty turn. I would love to use that on players in the future. What a great idea.
Yeah, Ice Meadow, but like, spoilers.
Never know.
You never know.
Never know. But how about you, Chris?
Yeah. First thought that comes to mind absolutely was Stranger's interactions with Sir Lucky were so funny. That just like, why are you so casual about
rage.
that? I'm furious right now. Actually,
That was so funny.
That was really good.
So funny.
That got me so bad. Yeah, just this idea of like, yeah, it's fun. Like after the heist, I think is like a fun setting, and like, yeah. What if all the items were cursed? That's just a good time. I don't know.
That was so good.
Yeah, low lights. Shit, I had one. I'll think of it. I'll go back to highlights because I had way more of those. Yeah, Danny, it's always amazing playing with you. It's such a joy and a privilege. Yeah, Ken's absolutely getting into the role and becoming the blob. That was great.
Thank you.
I think the curses that were rolled. I found a really great roll table. Maybe I'll post the roll table I found. It was somebody that posted one online. That every single one was like so flavorful and fun. And yeah, like some of them were not that bad. Some of them were terrible. And so since I didn't give you guys like a magic item from the beginning, I'm like, I thought it'd be fun to like, ooh, let's roll for the rarity, but the rarer you roll, the worse off you are.
It's very smart.
Yeah,
I love that mechanic. I would definitely use that in the future.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot of like little ideas I had coming together. And yeah, I think it was very fun.
Super fun.
Yeah, I forget what the low light was. Oh well, I guess I didn't have one. It was just a great time. You guys are great to play with.
Oh, you're great.
Thanks.
Oh,
Yeah.
also, consummating was so silly.
So funny.
That was so fun.
I like, dude,
You're so funny, Rick.
But yeah.
it's so funny.
I mean, I wish I could take credit for that, but it actually came from one of my home games. Is like one of my, because I play with some of my friends that are a little bit newer in D&D, and like one of them was like, "What's that the thing?" Because because I think I gotta consummate with this sword and everything. I'm like, "Don't consummate with that sword, but you need to attune to it." And then ever since then, it became the running jokes like you need to consummate with you need to spend at least an hour to get to know. Gotta get to know your weapon. You gotta consummate, make love to it.
Oh my gosh, my cheeks
so
hurt
good.
so bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think it was just the time. Because yeah, I told you guys earlier. I was like, we'll get to the thing pretty quick, and then I think it was like an hour to attune to it, and I think it took like an hour real time, unfortunately. So yeah, but
You gave us a chance to be silly, and we're gonna be silly.
I'm never gonna shut down silly
No, absolutely not.
if it's fun silly. Yeah.
No, it's totally worth it.
Yeah, and you guys
Absolutely.
are great at fun silly. I think that's all we got. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to give another quick shout out to Jay Poyo, my absolute hero, my favorite person in the entire world. Thank you for joining our Patreon. If you want to join our Patreon, then go ahead to lorecasters.com. Consummate just sounds so classy. Absolutely. If you want to bang a sword, there's no classier way than to attune to it.
That's what makes it magical, baby.
And with that,
guys.
we're gonna end the night. Thank you so much, everybody. That was so fun.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me on, everybody.
Yes,
we
always.
yeah, thank you so much for joining, Rick. That was so clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming things don't end up like the last stream where for some reason it was a editing nightmare, we should have this up Sunday at 10, so if you want to watch it again, we'll have it there. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Alright, love you guys. Live, laugh, lore.
Live, laugh, lore. Mwah, mwah, mwah.